glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Sunday Night Hangar Talk with all the usual suspects. I mean, literally all of them. Because not only do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows open, although you can't tell right now because they're hiding, I guess. We got 3 for the price of 1 in the middle square right there. So let's say hi to everybody. Welcome aboard. Lloyd?
Yeah, I got to figure it out. Yeah.
Lloyd, you trying to get water out of your ear? Just go like that.
Lloyd,
no, the other side. You got
Lloyd, you're having a nap.
There he goes.
Hey! Oh, all right.
Hey.
All right.
Next program is VCR.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12
12
o'clock.
o'clock.
12 o'clock.
I have an alarm clock in there that I refuse to program because every time I do, the damned electric goes off and it sits there and flashes. So I just said, to hell with it. Just stay 12 o'clock.
Okay, that's what women say. That's women can't program. Men can program. A real man can program a VCR. That's
We are programmed.
No.
10 years.
So I'm gonna work my way up. We got. I'm sorry.
Hey, Johnny.
We can discuss VCR programming in a moment because I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hello, Juan, Pawn Shop Dinard. I don't know what that's all about.
He needs a name.
Is that where you got that hat? I know it's probably a $250 hat. I'm sorry. Red Solo Cup. You just come from the college party down the street?
No, I'm a bachelor.
Okay, well that explains everything. And we've got Mr. B's Outdoors Misadventures. Hi, Mike. With a spoon. Okay. All right. A drink is not a drink unless you can eat it with a spoon, I guess. And we're going to skip the middle because there's 3 people there. It's good. Mark. Sorry, I gotta look your name. Things in the way. Hi, Mark. Welcome in. You and your cat.
Yeah.
Good to see you. How's you merry old? Everything going well over there?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares. Dominic, welcome. Welcome in, Dominic. Good to see you from down under.
Yeah.
And how are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Just finished lunch.
Good. And of course, from the Great White North, we got Jim, my co-host and cohort. Hi. From Canada, how are you?
Good. Doing swell.
And very exciting in the middle there. You see, because this is how you beat it. This is how you. They only give me 10 windows, but I can have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 people in here because. Although Joe's hiding, where's Joe?
Oh, I think he's out making a phone call.
He's fucking his wife.
Yeah, did he pass out again? So we got Michael Wright and Johnny Drone Flyer.
Captain Joe just left like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Captain Joe just. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. 3. We have you guys. That's all we need. We got more skin than you could possibly wave a stick at in this. Yeah, Lloyd, could you lift your hat? Because you're. See, look, oh no, he's got hair. Okay, so there's 3 of us. 3 of us have hair, and the rest of us are just got too much testosterone apparently because their hair is all.
Yep.
So
We're manly men.
So you guys came from Minefield, I guess, right?
What did Bob?
Huh?
Bob was at Minefield today. Bob
Casey.
just on a minute ago. There we go.
Oh, hey, Bob, brother Bob, welcome in. All right, let's say hi to the chat. We could talk about Minefield a minute because you guys can tell us everything that went on. Because we weren't there and you were, so that's how that works. Okay, hello, chat. Don of the Mud is here, and welcome in, and everybody else is in here. Let's see. Oh, Warren. Hi, Warren. Welcome. And moving down the list, we've got Stephen Drones. Hello. I'm going to skip the people that we're looking right at. Bob Casey, brother Bob. Hey. Skyfly, welcome in.
Joel.
Yep, good to see you. And
Brother Bob.
Monkey with a gun.
yeah, that's nobody. I know who that is. He's just being cute. Okay, no, that's everybody. Everybody else is in
Reveal
this.
yourself.
No, that's everybody that's chatting. There's more than this in here.
He's
But
not
anyway,
wearing moderator status.
so how was Minefield, Mike?
Reveal yourself.
He had a wonderful time. It was the best minefield yet, actually.
Really? Okay.
3 of them out of 5, and it was the best.
It was about what made it the best?
Ken
Well,
didn't show up.
Got it.
There was no crashing. I mean, no crashing, of course, but no lost drones. Everybody recovered the drones.
That's the watermark. No lost drones. I mean, if nobody flew, you could have the same result.
But
Exactly.
everybody flew, I think. No
Everybody flew. Okay. All right. Was anything new this year? Did they do anything exciting or different? Or
things. The VTOL, a man.
okay. All right.
Octocopter was there.
Who?
And an octocopter. 8,
Oh, cool. Wow.
That would have been pretty awesome to see.
about 250 feet, about a 15-minute flight. That was neat seeing that. It took them. Well, it started out. Come on, Joe, you want to explain something?
I saw B-Rad's video on Facebook about it.
Oh, it did.
He
They
went live.
There's Paisan.
brought on a trailer.
Hey.
About an hour to unload the trailer. Set it up. Put the wings on. Props it together.
Mhm.
Then they went to update the firmware with an iPad,
It runs on an iPhone line.
and it overheated. Not just the iPad, but the whole
I think
thing
the
overheated.
batteries were overheating and everything too, right? Yeah.
Once they got that done, no, the firmware
We
took
got
45
like
minutes
called
first.
back. We got called back,
Yeah,
back and forth several times.
Yeah, the update was going to take like 45 minutes, so we left, came back, and then they said it was overheating due to the firmware update. So we did another 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
And they brought out fans.
It was
to
cool as hell when it took
put
off.
fans. We got a bunch of fans that we had.
Yeah.
Put them around to help cool it off, and they finally took off. And it was a nice flight, 15-minute flight, flew about 250 feet, and well over the town. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was. It went out of like streets where we lost visual line of
Right.
sight of it for a short
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
and Ian Heron, I haven't seen it yet. He flew an octocopter the entire time, and kept up with it, fast as that thing was flying.
Trying to find out what line Bethlehem had over there.
You know, wait for long.
Hey, Johnny, somebody's crashed a drone into your ceiling.
Yep.
It sure did. I see it.
You just got a fan. That's all. And speaking of fans, so does Johnny, apparently.
It was loud. Really cool. It was pretty nimble. Like it was, we moved
Johnny's got a fan.
as of it was making pretty sharp turns.
It's a lot larger than the one that we've seen that Joe's with lift aircraft flies.
Mhm.
Wingspan.
Yeah.
It actually had a true wingspan. The props are on the wing, upper and lower.
Cool. How many people showed up for the gathering?
It was a good crowd, well over 100, I think.
Wow.
So think about it. There's quite a few.
Yeah,
When you think
yeah.
about the field up there.
Yeah, it's probably true. Yeah.
And Kelly and Kelly Shores and Chris showed up
Water
this
show.
morning. It was a surprise. We didn't expect them to come out.
That's awesome. Fantastic. You had a great time, and now you get to all hang together and do whatever you're doing. I don't know what the three of you are doing there in Johnny's bedroom.
Johnny's bedroom. Yeah, that's what we both slept in Johnny's room before, so it's no
You got
big deal.
iPhone? They're sleeping.
Yeah, they all got iPhones, yeah.
No, we're not sleeping together.
Except for Joe.
Two rooms together.
Oh,
I said.
okay, yeah,
Not
yeah.
with you and I, but us and Johnny independently.
Cancel all the wild women tonight. Shit.
Yeah.
Joe doesn't have an iPhone, so you know who's going to be the top.
Oh my.
Man, you know who the picture is here.
I got the iPhone.
Mom's got more Apple stock than all of us.
Well, I wish I had Apple stock. Are you kidding me? I'm old enough to remember when it was like $5 a share. I wish I had Apple stock.
Oh, it's funny. I've been watching this whole. You say stuff like that. I was watching. I've been binge watching The Good Wife. I don't know why. I like lawyer programs. I found it interesting. And one of the episodes they were talking about Bitcoin, and it was only, and when this aired, they were talking about how much is it was like $30 a coin or something like that at the time of the program. Yeah, that would have been a good time to get them, wouldn't it? But it was an interesting episode. But you see that and you think that you thought, because I thought about it back then, and they go, well, and you blow it off, and then
I bought some and sold it like an idiot. I
bought
some and then I bought the 100 coins back when it was first came out, and then I sold it. I forgot about it, and then someone was talking about it, saying it was like, $100 a coin or $50, whatever the hell it was. I forget right now. And anyway, so I sold it to buy a motorcycle.
Where is it at now? 58. I mean, it was 58 grand at one point. What's it at now?
Yeah. It's probably still 50, 60K. Yeah. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah. Who could have seen that though? That's
who could have seen that? That's insane. That's an insane amount of money.
I think it's out of control. I mean, they should at least split it and like stock, somehow issue you dividends so get the price down so other people can invest in it and help grow it. I mean, well, you could buy a portion of one, I guess. You could buy like a tenth of a Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, you can buy like a millionth of a Bitcoin, I guess.
Yeah, a tenth of a Bitcoin would still be $5,800. I mean, that's just
$20 worth.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. I know nothing. Yeah, but that fake money stuff. So okay, that's cool. It sounds really good. Sorry I wasn't on last week.
Missed you.
Needed a little sleep.
They told me anything. I didn't know. I kept
I was
trying.
gonna say, I didn't know you weren't on last week until you said today.
Anybody?
Because I was. It was the day I got out of hospital. I was just flaked out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you apologized. You said you weren't going to be on, so I said, okay, good. No, I can't go on now. Mark's not going to be here.
Yeah.
Today too. I got to meet Joe, Captain Joe. I mean,
You got one?
In real life person, Captain Joe.
Captain Joe America.
He
came over here.
He came here.
Came over for dinner.
Got to meet him in real life person.
Wow.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was okay.
Wow.
That was mean.
Have you met besides Ray Kelly, Captain Ray, Captain Joe?
Johnny, if you're going to talk, you should be on the screen somewhere. I'm just hearing that. No, okay.
I don't want to. I'm snacking.
I wanted to
You're eating, like snacking down on some crayfish or some Louisiana treat. Or...
Yeah, he had some
dessert
gumbo for us.
We've already eaten.
We've gumbo and fish.
Seafood gumbo and fish. Yeah.
That sounds great. So, who's been doing some flying? I know you guys have. What did you fly when you're at Minefield?
All of it. Gran Torino, Avada, Air 3.
Joe flew more than any flyer out there.
I won the award for the most packs.
And he also fixed more fixings out of planes than anyone as well.
I fixed Chris Hope.
Joe just got through flying.
We flew again tonight. Yeah. I flew my bottom and mini tour.
3 packs here with Avada and the Gran Torino.
Yeah.
I drove my Mini 2 to my dad's and brought it home. Yep. So my Mini 2 went a couple hundred miles.
You didn't fly. You just took it with you.
Nah, it started pouring while I was there. So I was like, yeah. A lot of rain lately. A lot of rain. But, no, next time. I flew it the last time I was there. Good to see him. I had seafood today. Isn't that exciting? You guys had seafood. I had seafood. It's a funny world.
What kind of seafood you have?
Wow.
Yeah. Mom always served to me in a Mexican theme. What'd you eat today, Jim? to talk about. Let's talk. Oh, we're all over the place here. How was your day today, Jim? Did you have anything to eat?
Yeah, yes.
Good, good.
Does it look like I've missed many meals?
I'm saying that.
Yeah, how can you tell?
Dominic was eating when he came on the. What were you eating, Dominic?
I was eating a Thai chicken curry with rice. Boiled,
right.
the normal, normal rice.
Did you get a new microphone? Because you sound marvelous.
No. Maybe just sitting in a better spot.
Beard's out of the way. You can actually hear him now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, I've seen some streams, they run out of things to say and they start talking about the weather. We're going to talk about what we ate today. What do you think? So you had a Thai chicken curry with some rice.
Yes.
Awesome. You're still in the place that served it to you?
No, I bought it with me. The food court. I bought it from home.
So you bring food into the food court and eat it there?
Yeah, you're allowed to. Yeah, it's a.
Well, it is. Bring your own food to the food court. Yeah, they must really appreciate you there. What? Keeping those lights on.
There's a reason. There's got to be a reason you do that. Was there a bunch of hot chicks walking through the mall? I mean, I don't get. Why would you leave your house with food to go eat it at a food court?
Because I want to get out of the house.
Better Wi-Fi.
Get the stink blowing off him.
Okay, fair enough.
He wants the free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you know what? That never crossed my mind. Is that what's going on here? Are you on their Wi-Fi? Or are you using cell?
No, I'm using hotspot at the moment because I've already used up their free 1 hour.
Oh, they time it?
You an hour.
I've never heard of that.
Email?
They time it? Wow.
It's time. Yeah.
I can see that because that would be easy to do because a lot of them you got to log in first,
right?
Then they just shut it off until you buy something. That's neat. Can you buy more time? Can you buy more time from them?
No.
Oh.
You probably have to spend over $5 to get any more time, anyways.
Yeah. No, he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want bums coming in there and using their Wi-Fi.
Yeah. All right, Dry.
Hey, and Margie.
And eating curry chicken and
Margie.
shit.
You?
Any minute now, we're gonna see somebody with a mask come over. Excuse me, sir. We've had some complaints.
Dominic.
Yep.
Dennis Loveless is over in your country.
He's in my country, but he's about 1,500 miles away from where I am.
It's not next door then, huh?
Yeah, just around the corner, really. Yeah.
Yeah, like me and Johnny's house. Yeah, we're just very close.
Yeah,
like
just around the corner.
The difference is there's nothing in between his city and where Dennis is at. Nothing but miles and miles and miles and miles of nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, they only got like 6 cities in all of Australia. So
yeah.
And they're on the coast.
It's a desolate
they're all on
wasteland.
the coast, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lon, what did you do today? How did you enjoy your Sunday?
Let's see here. Well, I was on Johnny's show this morning.
I saw that.
Then I went and donated plasma like I do because I donate the money to leukemia. It's my little give back to the world or whatever. Then I hung around my house, chilled. I didn't do much of anything. It was like 92 degrees or some shit today and just sweltering and just stupid sticky. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Did some shopping, nothing major.
The milk of human kindness. You seem like a giver. That's awesome. Yeah. You're just giving of yourself, truly of yourself.
That's what pawn shops do. They give you money.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and bodily fluid.
I get a lot of benefit. I get a lot of benefit from it. For me, I donate half the month. I donate like $200 a month because I used to give it all, but then I just felt like I didn't have an incentive to go. You know what I mean? It was weird because I'm a selfish bastard by character. So I feel like Yeah.
No.
So what I
picked
do is
up on that.
I take the other half of the money, and that's why I pay my housekeeper, because I have a girl to come in and cleans my apartment. So it's win-win for me, man. No money out of my pocket, just 2 hours of my time a week, basically. So
Shake mine yet.
They pay you
That's
They
cool.
pay you for that. You said you're talking about plasma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little over an hour every time I go.
little over an
And
hour.
you're saving lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to, have that
yeah.
feeling, you're helping people.
Yeah.
You know.
Why are you air quoting it?
By staying
Well,
out of the-
because
Outside of that,
I don't know, man. The whole medical industry, the whole medical complex, man. They give these you see these poor people that come in.
Johnny
I'm
wants-
not saying they come in and they're hurting for money or whatever. They come in to get that, $100, $120 a week or whatever shit it is. And, and then, they get that plasma from them. And, they every dose is like, it's a dose of plasma is like a small packet. It's like $1,500 or some shit.
Damn.
They get like 20 or 30 doses after they process a donation.
One donation.
Yeah, one donation.
Wow.
So they make like $30,000 of each time somebody donates or something like that.
Wow.
Now there's attrition and loss, like any, thing like that. They have to hold it for X amount of time because every time you go, they ask you these questions, right? And then they have to test it. And if it comes up something wrong, they have to throw it all out. You know what I mean? And then they probably have to go back. If they find out, let's say that you're gay or something, 6 months. No, for real though, if they find out you got like an iPhone or something, then they have to throw away. No, but seriously though, if they find out that you have some kind of problem, with your blood or whatever, they have to hold it for X amount of time, and they have to throw out the entire batch. If they find out that because there's all kinds of things you can't be if you donate plasma. You can't have done.
Do the trade the same for one as the average person, or is it downgraded?
Sorry, what? But
If they have to throw it away, do they ask for their money back?
no, apparently not. So they're taking a risk to an extent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So being a foul-mouthed, nasty bastard that's okay. That's
Yes.
allowed. Yeah. Okay. Figured that.
Yeah.
It's scary when you think about it. Just
I think
all those people wandering around with a little bit of London hard in them.
I think it's great that you
Yeah,
you
like
do
your
it.
mama. No, I'm just kidding.
I sound sorry. I think it's great that you give your time and effort because you got to drive down. It's more than an hour. You got to go there and hang out there and and do that. That way you can rationalize being really mean and nasty to everybody the whole rest of the week because
it's like carbon. It's like a carbon offset.
yeah, I like it.
It's like an offset.
Now, how are the nurses? Are they worth going to visit?
There's a couple cute girls that work there too, so there's a positive there. There's a lot of girls that go that donate. A couple times you got to get your pulse taken, right? And if you're over 100, you can't donate. There's been a couple times I've had to be like, Those girls come in wearing Lululemons, hot little 20, 22-year-old, 23-year-old chicks, and you're like, oh my freaking God. Crop tops and whatnot. You're like,
Blood pressure's going up.
yeah, oh shit. So no, it's not that hard. It isn't hard.
Well, not until those girls show up. It isn't until those girls show up with the Lululemons.
Yeah, right. No, I mean it's I encourage people to do it if you can handle the needles and if you got the time, and it's not all puppy dogs and unicorns, but it's not bad. I was in and out today in an hour. I walked in the door at noon and I was out by 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
out the door.
Biscuit after.
Probably isn't true.
Oh no, it's true. It's true. All right, it's most likely true. Yeah, I don't know what they say, but they're probably right. So anyway,
That's great. That's great. That's awesome. I mean, I used to give blood on a fairly regular basis because I'm A negative, and it's harder to find. I guess.
My brother is.
It seemed like it took more than an hour. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess not.
How long ago
was the last time I went?
Hmm?
See now I feel bad because it's been been no, I do because I haven't. They used to hit me up all the time. They gave up. They haven't sent anything. Probably 3-4 years.
Oh, that's not that bad. I thought you meant like 20 years ago.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to give blood a long time ago, but they stopped wanting it when I turned diabetic.
Yeah.
My brother
Yeah.
donates.
But they'll still take diabetic. They'll still take your plasma, won't they?
I don't think that's one of the questions.
I don't know, to be honest with you. Don't know whether we've. I'm not even sure where the nearest plasma place is here.
That's an interesting question because I'm sitting here thinking maybe I'll donate plasma, but I'm so allegedly technically diabetic, even though my numbers aren't
I'm the same way, Bill.
borderline.
I'm not technically
Pre-diabetic.
diabetic. I'm diabetic.
Pre-diabetic. Yeah.
I've been on insulin for 30 odd years.
Can diabetics donate?
Chemo and all kinds of bullshit.
Hey, Siri.
Yes, people with diabetes can donate plasma if they're in good health and their diabetes is well controlled, and if the donation facility allows it. There you go.
Now there you have it.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Learned something new today.
Woohoo!
Good. I could use $135 or whatever.
Oh, the first time you go is actually like $800 the first month or something like that.
Oh wow!
Most of the places they give you a huge bonus the first month. If you go, 8 times, it ends up being about $1,000 in that month. Give you like $100 a trip, I think, or something like that for the first 8 times you donate. You can go twice a week. So
I'm gonna make an appointment right now. While you're...
Well, it's not a, like I said, I'm not an advocate for it. I'm just saying that technically it helps people. You know what I mean? So you feel good about that. If you keep the records, you can even write it off your taxes. Oh no, you can't write that off your taxes. I write off my leukemia. No. I'm mistake. I write off my leukemia donation. Because I donate $200 a month to leukemia, so I got to write that off my taxes. It's a charitable donation.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
Hi, Jody. Who else is here?
Win, baby. And I get to pay my housekeeper, and she's a friend of mine, and she can use a little extra money. So I'm helping her out, get my apartment clean. Woohoo!
Tag.
I'm saying it's all positive, man. It really is.
Cool.
Other than sitting there with a needle in your arm for an hour, that's the only negative part. I take my tablet with me and I sit there and watch TV,
Right.
YouTube or whatever. Well, exactly what I would be doing at home anyway, probably.
Yeah.
Just a different couch. So.
Could I've been to them. They're pretty sterile places. You sit there. It's little TV. I don't mean sterile like clean, like just blah. I think they could do things that would make people want to go. Like the sexy girls or somebody rubbing your feet.
Or lingerie.
Turn it into.
But that might get your pulse rate up.
Yeah, like a Hooters.
Don't do that until after you get checked. They don't give a shit about your pulse rate once you're donating.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You sit there and watch porn the whole time if you want to.
Well, hell, it'll probably come out fast.
Yeah.
Jerk off, give that donation too.
I was just going to say that's a different type of donation. That's not a blood bank.
Clinic down the hall.
Uncle Bill's Plasma and Sperm Bank. Yeah.
One-stop shop for all your bodily fluids.
Right.
That's next door.
Bill's Plasma Sperm Gentlemen's Club.
Drop off for
Yeah.
sample.
You can give the girls the money.
I've given away gallons, but I've
One
never been
donates
paid
to the
for
next
it.
one.
Jim, you've given away gallons. Gallons?
But I've never been paid for it.
Yeah. And that Kleenex stock, boy, that's
gallons.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's a double ply, baby. That's that bounty.
Yeah. Quicker picker upper.
Yeah, baby.
Well, that's awesome. Warren's going. Who's saying good night? Somebody's leaving. Good night, Warren.
Not whoever it is.
Warren. I didn't think you ever slept. I didn't know AI slept. He's in every stream all the time.
Well, it just wants you to think that it's a real person.
Got it.
Oh, it's mimicking. Yeah.
Right.
Well, since he's AI, he can sleep for 5 minutes, and it's like 24 hours. He'll be right back. He'll be right back at it.
Well, he's going to a different stream, probably.
It's a reincarnation of Nightbot.
So, Lloyd, what kind of hat is that? What are we seeing here?
That is, it's an Air Force hat. My daughter-in-law did all the beadwork on it. This is what they got me for Father's Day.
Oh.
She made it for me for Father's Day. She bought the hat and then hand beaded all that stuff. So, and it's a nice hat too. It's not got the plastic on it; it's got the material. But it's comfortable. It's
Velcro is a sign of quality. So no, it's nice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I noticed the colors on there. That's pretty cool. She's Native American?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's Cherokee.
People.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into this shit again.
No, we're not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely
no
not.
Interest in
none of that. No politics. Nothing.
Politics.
Speaking of something,
no politics.
No, please.
No.
I'm just kidding.
That's all laid Ben.
How about race relations? Race relations?
No.
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 Religion? No.
What's left?
Well,
Well,
have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Yeah. Now it's time to say goodbye.
How about remote control?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got your little truck, huh? What's that? Is this look at the tags on it?
Do what?
Is that a tag?
Yeah.
Is that a tag?
It's a mini
Yeah,
girl
tag.
truck.
I just got it in today. This isn't the one I bought from Mel. This is a brand new one put out by Red Cat, and but it's 4-wheel drive. And I can use either a LiPo or a nickel cadmium battery. It came with a nickel cadmium, but I'm gonna change out the receiver in it because I have a radio link controller that I'll just drop that receiver into this, and then I'll be able to control all of my because this one's put out by Red Cat, the other one's put out by Traxxas, the one I got from Mills. So, anyways, it came in just at the start of Art's show tonight. So I unboxed it because I was sitting there watching and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the show. And I said, okay, I got to open this package and then
Neither was anybody else, Lloyd.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Art had a show tonight, didn't he? Dang. I'm like, Art's show, wasn't that last night? But I remember now he does a political show on Sunday.
We do. Yeah, we do the three conservative gimps. So yeah,
nice.
Paul Murray didn't finish till 2:00. Well, that would be 9:00 your time, wouldn't it?
I couldn't do that, by the way. That fucking cat sitting on my shoulder, that shit ain't never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I could have that. I couldn't have it. Just like licking itself or whatever. You gotta go, brother. You gotta take that shit somewhere. I couldn't do it. Yeah, if you like it, man, it's all good. I'm just saying, I couldn't do that. I'm watching that. Yeah, that's cool right there, sitting next to you. That's sitting on my shoulder stuff. Nah, man.
Yeah.
You ain't a parrot. Get the fuck off my shoulder. I ain't a pirate. You're not a parrot. You know.
Makes me worry. It's waiting for you to stop breathing so it can start eating your face.
Yeah, I know. Cats are evil, man.
It's just ready to go.
Oh,
yeah, it's like, any minute now. Meow. Any minute, meow.
She's 13 years old. So's the dog.
Okay. All right. Like to hang out with a couple of 13-year-olds. So Mr. B.
Very fun.
How was your day today? We haven't spoken to you yet. I haven't seen you in a little while.
Not bad. I've just been, fixing things up around here. I had to change the air conditioner blower motor out in the truck, and I've got a spare tire carrier that I got to put on the trailer, and I've got some new stabilizers put on the back of the trailer. So,
Mm-hmm.
Tasty
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
just maintenance, you know. It's
Mhm.
always fun.
Very good.
Something's always breaking around here.
What is?
Because 14 people don't like us. Hell, I haven't
Yeah.
even liked this stream. Hold on.
Exactly.
As somebody mentioned that, I forgot to do the
Brother Bob, flip the Swift.
The switch.
Flip the Swift.
Yeah. You sure you don't have an iPhone? Brother Bob, flip the Swift. Squiddles!
Does that mean he flew manual?
Yeah, he
Oh,
flew,
snap.
flew an acro. Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Manuel.
Yellow Rose Jones. Hey, Lee. Welcome in, buddy.
Right.
Why do I 6 thumbs up? Probably because there's 14 thumbs down. I've been getting thumbs down. There's somebody that there's 1 or 2 guys that comes in every week. I think just a thumb down and leave. But that's okay.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're getting some reaction from somebody is always good. Who else? You know, good, bad, indifferent.
It's interaction on YouTube, so YouTube likes that shit.
Screaming and throwing up and calling the cops isn't the kind of reaction I'm looking for, though, Bill.
Really?
You know, we could talk about that new drone coming out, the Neo. What do you think?
Yep.
Nah.
No,
What's there to talk about? Who doesn't know everything about it?
I don't
It's
know.
insane. Everyone knows absolutely everything about it.
$200, $330. For that kind of money, people you just buy just to see, I guess. I don't know. You know, I'm even considering why not.
Yeah, I
why
think I'm
not?
gonna get one too.
I'd like it even better if you could use it with my goggles, but you know, you don't have to.
Oh, you
Maybe
got
down-
two goggles, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
really see the need in you buying something that's just going to be blown away in the wind.
That's what they said about the minis, though. Just to be fair, that's exactly what everyone said about the minis, right?
Yeah,
When the minis first came out, at 250 grams, first breeze, whew, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
what everyone
did,
said
yeah.
about the minis.
Well, they're still about twice as heavy as these are, though. I mean, that's pretty light.
Yeah, but
Mind you, I suppose my tiny
135
hawk
grams.
My tiny hawk weighs less than that, so yeah.
You fly it outside, don't you?
No, not yet.
You can fly a tiny hawk outside, though. I've seen
Yes,
it
you
done.
can. Yeah.
I've seen it done.
Well, that would
So it's almost
require him getting out of that chair and actually going outside.
I'm just wondering, you know, being on the coast, whether it'd be worth it with all the wind we get here. Because we've always
Maybe
got
not.
that Gulf breeze coming in.
I don't know. They said it's what, a class 1, 19 miles or something. An hour. It could
Yeah,
take?
class 4. It's class 4, and I believe it's 17 miles.
Class 4, whatever. Okay. 17 miles.
Yeah, it's all about the motors. It's not about the weight of the drone, though. That's a misnomer. I mean, if the Mavic 3 had weak motors, then if the Mavic 3 had weak motors, then a breeze could blow it away too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it was barely keeping itself in the air and a breeze came along, whoo, it's gone. He wouldn't be able to fight the breeze. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know?
Well, obviously, the heavier the drone, the more powerful the motors need to be. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
No, that's not my point. If the drone weighed 100 pounds,
I
but the
understand.
motors barely kept it aloft, and
Well,
a breeze came along, it couldn't fight the breeze. It's
physics.
struggling to stay aloft.
Physics. If that 100 pounds was stretched over a half a mile, yes, the wind would blow it away. But if the 100 pounds was this big, the wind is not moving it anywhere, right? Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, it would because it's force.
Force over a smaller area. The resistance of 100 pounds would be X amount of resistance per square inch, where the wind over that small area would if you had a paper cup sitting here and you had a paper cup full of cement sitting here, obviously the empty paper cup would fly away.
It's got friction to the ground.
No. All right, I'll toss it in the air. I'll toss it in the air. I'll toss them in the air, and the paper cup will go like that, and the concrete one will come straight down.
You're exerting force on it.
Oh my God, you're killing me. All right, so it's hanging.
Man, for real.
It's hanging from a filament. You know, it's physics. It's got to do with how much pressure per square inch wind can force on a heavier object than a lighter. And a lighter object is going to be less resistant because it's going to have less. It's going to have less resistant force to the force being applied to it.
Okay, you guys get out your slide rules, stand back to back 10 paces, and turn around and start figuring.
It's just
Yeah. No. What I'm trying to say though is that if it's barely hanging in the air, no matter how slight the force is, it's going to move it.
Right, but a lighter object is going to move easier. It's going to move faster. It's going to move easier. It just is.
Yeah.
If it's over the same size surface.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not arguing against that, but a drone is hanging in the air, using the air, and the air is moving.
Well, yeah, you know what you're saying. I mean, let's hope that these motors are powerful enough to overcome the wind. You know, that's being. They're going to put a motor that's powerful enough in it so it reaches certain speeds, so it can do certain things. Great. Then how much interference can the drone put up with and overcome it? So in other words, like say an Air 2S weighs 800, almost 900 grams, and its motors are strong enough to move that 900 grams in a Ford, up to 35, 40 miles an hour, whatever. But if it's moving it against wind, it's maybe moving it at half the speed. Or if it's even if it's trying to hover, you hear the motor spin up because it's trying to fight, resist moving because the wind is hitting it, so it could stay in its spot. So let's hope that these motors are not like a Tello that you could sneeze on, and blow it, blow it around, because those motors those brushed motors that they had in the Tello were enough indoors, and you can do it outdoors. But if there's any wind at all, you'd be lucky if you can get it to move at all. Because I had situations like that, which is you know what I mean. But we'll see.
Exactly.
But an Air 2S only weighs 540 grams.
I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. I can always count on you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I let it go. Actually, I was sitting there and just going like,
I don't know what it is. I waited once. I couldn't remember, so I just threw a number out there. Whatever.
Yeah, I think the Mavic 3 weighs like 900 grams, actually.
All right, that's
Mavic 3 weighs
900 grams. Yeah, the Air 3 is what, 749?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mavic 3 Pros, I think 910.
Air 3 is 700 something, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's right around 749, somewhere in there.
Above 900 grams, which took it into a different category in Europe.
Yeah, that's right. Because it couldn't get categorized as Cat 3 or Cat 2 or whatever the shit it was.
Yes.
It's everything under 2 kilos here.
Hey, that 135, is that including battery?
Yes, that's takeoff weight.
Wow.
135 is takeoff weight. So it's damn light. I agree with that. And Don's right, it's inertia. A mass in motion tends to stay in motion, and a stationary tends to stay stationary.
That Neo, can I use my RC2 to fly it?
Nope. You have to have the RC.
Not as of right now, no.
Just motion controller 3.
RC3.
No,
Or the
motion
RC3,
controller 3.
FPV RC3.
RC3, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Did y'all see that's been spotted at a Canadian Best Buy in the case?
Yeah.
Oh, there was one in Canada?
Yep.
Yeah, and Best Buy.
Oh, cool beans. That's awesome.
Posted it.
Yeah, last time I talked to my cousin, I haven't talked to him in a while. They were stuck in a boat still. They were stuck in a container.
Jasper,
Yeah, they were having trouble getting them through customs. Here in the States, anyway.
Thought they were supposed to be releasing them in China first.
So
no, they do the publicity for it on the 29th, and it's in the shops on the 5th.
Yeah, I think it's September 5th, personally.
I bet
it's in the shops. It's in the shops
right now.
They're just stocking from the 29th.
Yeah,
I gave up. I think it's going to be a staggered release, like they did the Mini 2 SE, where they released it in some places first, and then they released it other places later.
No,
That's what I kind of think at this point.
Mini 3 Pro, didn't they? Because there was
maybe it's the Mini 3 Pro.
In the States, it ended up being in Europe first.
It was something like that.
No, that was the SE. Yeah, it was the SE. They did that.
It was a Mini 2 SE. I remember that distinctly.
Yeah.
The Mini 3 as well, maybe, I don't know. But
Right.
the Mini 2 SE for sure got released overseas before it got released here.
Yeah, because they
If
had
this
the
is already in
word set up on that.
Canada, I imagine it's going to be in the United States at the same time now.
I think the 2 SE was originally aimed at the Asian Indian market, wasn't it?
Potentially. But they started selling them here later.
Yeah.
You can buy them right now still, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Mm.
So, in any case, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't even know anymore. You know, I mean, it's always been the September 5th for the release date, though, by the way. I was told that 2 months ago, September 5th. I don't know where everybody got these August 20th, and now they're talking about August 27th,
September 5th,
August 29th.
I think they'll probably send out that email to all of us that subscribe to, on the 29th with a funky looking image of this is the new future and blah blah. Like they do. And then on, that'll be the 29th or whatever, Thursday. And then September 5th is when it'll be available. So
the following Thursday.
You think so, huh? Why does everybody think that?
That's what they told me.
I don't know.
I've heard it.
I
could
have
be
no clue, really. I just know in the past, like the different drones, like the Avata and the Avata 2, I got an email first and they had a little presentation clip that you didn't know what supposedly we didn't know what it was. Everybody already knew, but and so you go watch it like, okay, and it says,
yeah, wasn't it a couple days before they released the Air 3 that they sent out an email teasing it?
Yeah.
They always do, but I don't understand why everybody's getting these dates, so that's all.
Well, I'm just basing that off of they generally do it on a Thursday.
I that's one of them things where I figure, they'll release it whenever they release it, and that's when I'll find out about
well,
it.
yeah, that's the bottom line. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I'm just curious where everybody get these dates, because I've heard like Ron pitch a bunch of dates. I've heard lots of people pitch these dates, and I'm like, where's everybody getting all this? Is this weird?
I've just heard that
Ron was saying that he got it off Twitter, off Jasper Allen.
Off Twitter.
Off Twitter.
Twitter. Oh, boy, you got it off Twitter, eh?
Twitter.
Off the Twitter.
The Twitter. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Anyway.
Yeah.
Air 3S has got more leaks too. That's more interesting to me because they're talking variable aperture on both lenses.
Aren't they also talking about that it crashed the test model and broke? So
they crashed every single one.
Yeah.
They crashed them all, trust me. Billy crashed 3 Mavic 3s, man. They sent him
I'm
5
kind of
Mavic 3s.
undecided on an Air 3S, whether I'm interested in it or not.
Well, if you don't crash them, you haven't tested them enough.
How are you supposed to not crash them if you're testing them? Yeah, that's what they're testing for. How good the obstacle avoidance is, how good the active track is. Well, I'm waiting. The only thing that only excites me about the Neo period is I'm curious as how the AI tracking is going to work, because that's supposedly how they're working. That's the same system is going to be in the Air 3S. A similar system is going to be in the Air 3S. They're going a different direction from normal active track. So, because they have a new processor and everything. So I'm mildly interested in the Neo only for that reason. Not that I give a shit about active track, to be honest with you, but it's interesting to me, though. Just from an academic standpoint, I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to work for them. As far as that goes. I might trade my Mavic 3 in for the Air 3S, so based on what I'm hearing. But we'll see.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to get the Neo because, well, obviously I'm getting trucks and cars as well, but I think with that active track, I could lock into my crawler and just have it follow behind and get the video that way from above. And I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, 2 miles per hour. You're gonna have it follow your crawler.
Yeah,
You can strap it to the back of a snail and have it follow your crawler.
Yeah. Well, what is cool is when they can go up, something in an incline like that. Now that's fun to do. Yeah. I don't know how this new one does.
Just put an FPV camera on your crawler.
You can, they actually sell them to the O3 units. They'll fit right in there, and you can run it right off of your controller.
There you go.
That way, if they ban all the DJ phones, then I still got something else I can play.
Oh, they're next. No, I'm just kidding. RC cars. That wouldn't surprise me though. If everybody started doing it, they'd probably ban them.
Yeah,
doing it.
They've been around. I mean, RC cars have been around for a long time.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You're not wrong.
Well,
at least 40
RC
years.
planes, but
Yeah.
When
Easily
are
40
they
years.
going to ban Skydio as a Chinese drone?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's backed by an American company. That's why they get away with it. Skydio doesn't get away with it.
Plus, they paid the right politicians.
It's still partly owned by a Chinese company, and most of the components are Chinese.
Again, they paid the right politicians.
Right. Follow the money.
I like Darcy cars when they were fuel.
Yeah, still got my garage.
Nitro fuel.
Right. They still make, I think it's Red Cat makes one that's a nitrous fuel.
Oh, there's still lots of them about.
Yeah. And, but
mine's about 30 years old. An old Dave Marauder 1/10 scale.
Yeah. I used to race in a league. My son and I did circle dirt track. So.
I got the same one as Mark. Well, he's got a new one since then. I've got the same one he did. I bought a new one since too.
I don't know. Fuel is fun. Tweaking it, getting the most power you could out of it, and playing around with different glow caps and glow plugs, whatever, and getting them to run or not run.
Crashing it, rebuilding the steering every time.
I mean, there's something to be said for electric where you just turn it on and it goes.
Yeah.
Same thing with drones, man.
What surprised me is they're still using brushed motors in a lot of them, especially the crawlers, because they can get more torque into it, and which because it's 4-wheel drive, so they have. But yeah, they use a brushed 550 motor.
So that's the advantage to brush is torque.
Yeah,
huh.
Yeah.
Oh. I just learned something.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I saw that, and I said, "Wait a minute, this is a brushed motor." I said, "Yeah, that's how they get the low end torque out of it." Because in crawling, you want to be able to, all 4 wheels sort of have to be able to crawl. Because you get in some places and, bounce it a little bit, and then one of these wheels will grab, just like crawling up a wall. And the tires just squish almost down to. I know I'm putting you to sleep, Lon. Bite me.
Oh, and there's something exciting about brush motors at night. You can see the sparks, Brushless ones, you don't get the sparks,
We're crawling through the refinery. No, Lloyd, it's a hobby. Everybody's got hobbies, and
I've got about a dozen of them. I figure this one's right now. It's the thing of the week.
Hey, what'd you pay for that truck anyway? If I can ask, I'm just curious. What are they going for these days?
Well, this one, the one I just showed you, the red one, I paid $238.
$238. No controller.
Oh no, it came with controller, battery, and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just want to put it on your other controller just for convenience for you.
Right. Because I bought the.
He had been on it all the time.
And it came with this battery, which is 2000, nickel.
Jim, you and I keep doing that.
But anyways, it came with that, and so
Hey, little shark.
Little shark.
Yeah. So, but when I get through up, I'll probably have more into it. But but it's got a steel chassis, and it's well built for the money.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's not bad. 238 isn't that bad because I remember when I was looking at them back in the day, and you just about had to build them. Fuck, you're $200-300 in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you're building it yourself. Basically back in the day. Same thing with
Ladies
drones.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, back from the great beyond or wherever, Alexa!
Yay! I can die happy now.
Oh, you shut it? Yeah, I shut it.
Hi, Alexis. How are you? Good to see you.
Well, still with you. Blind as a bat.
You haven't got them eyes fixed yet?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just the left eye though, which is
Yeah, they generally do the worst one first.
Yeah,
that's
give it a couple of days. Friday, you'll be able to see perfect out of it.
Yep.
I'm hoping that's the idea.
How do I look, Alexis? How's my
It makes
colors? Are they
a
good?
big difference.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
How do I look? How's my colors? Am I good?
You guys are just one great big blur.
That's probably positive, really.
It's taken me probably a half an hour to sign in because I can't see. And then it said, "Oh, we sent you a one-time access code," which took me about 5 minutes to even read that. Then I'm like, where do they send the access code? And then the Roadmaster wouldn't power on, and I had to follow the cable back to the. It's been like a real. And I'm beginning,
It's
I don't
nice,
know.
it's nice to know that these security things that they put in work for people that can't see.
I know they need like braille on the screen.
The worst
It'll
thing
read
is
it
when
out
they-
to you, won't it?
The worst thing is when they give you them letters to copy, and they have it with dots around it and all. So
Yeah.
you have to
Oh, yeah,
focus. Yeah, what the hell that
Yep.
says?
Yeah, I usually select 3 or 4 different ones until I go, oh yeah, I can read that one.
Yeah.
So that would explain why your
There's
dress
usually
is
a button-
inside out, right?
There's usually a
Yeah.
button you can press at the bottom, and it reads one out to you instead.
Well, I'm looking forward, no pun intended. Well, maybe the pun is intended, to the surgery because I'm getting really sick and tired of this. It's really like I take videos of the ducks and I put them on YouTube, but I'm basically doing it so I can look back to see how they've grown because I can't see them that well. You know?
Well, the surgery's a doddle. You're in, they take your blood pressure and whatever, they go and sit you down. 10 minutes later, it's finished.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what I thought was going to happen on June 12th, and then they rescheduled me because the doctor was going on vacation to July 17th, and I get in there on July 17th, and I'm on the gurney, and I got the IV in, and they take my blood sugar, and it's like skyrocketed. So they go, no. So I had to go to my doctor and get on medication to get my blood sugar down. Now I'm down to like 96 to 100.
That's good.
So now they'll do it because my blood sugar's in check and they did an EKG and all these other tests and everything's perfect. So I'm good to go. I just have to get it done.
All you got to do is have your blood pressure down, your pulse level below 100, and your sugar, below 10 here. I don't know what 10 is over there.
I don't know. They said anything under 200, and 200's double of what it should be.
Yeah.
It should be like 100 or so. I've been going between 96 and 110, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, a little high is
My
okay.
first surgery, they actually did it, and my sugar was pretty high. It was like in the 150s, but they went ahead and did it. The second surgery, heck, I was normal for it, so.
No, you weren't.
Call him
Really,
Hey, thanks, Bill.
That's normal.
No, a little high is fine. It's got nothing to do with what they're doing. They just don't want it dangerously high because who needs you
Right.
to go into insulin shock while they're working on your eyes?
Yeah, they said that too high blood sugar, you have a risk for an infection. So
There is that.
Yep.
we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Hooray.
Yeah.
So speaking of
Hooray.
Braille, I did my taxes in Braille. They said I had a bump in my salary.
Imagine that.
They told me I had a bump in my invoice. I had to pay it. Yeah. So it's been a long, long time. I haven't flown my
Not
planes.
to laugh, Bill.
I'm just wondering what Dixie Riddle Cup you got that joke off of. I mean, there was, it was
Laffy Taffy.
you know, Bazooka Joe comic. You know, we had the little comics.
Yeah, Bazooka
I got it
Joe.
from-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Art fucking book.
yeah, art. Yeah.
I get a text message from Ken Heron before Minefield started, and he goes, "Hey, can you fly down to Brownsville, Tennessee, real quick?" And I'm like, "Why would I didn't make the connection." And I'm like, "Why would I fly to Brownsville?" And I said, "Well, I would love to, but I can't see." I told him about the cataracts. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then I figured it out about Minefield. So
I'm waiting for Lon to come up with a joke about going down to Brownsville.
oh my
Going down to Brownsville. Get that salad toss, baby.
So I was watching y'all on the big 86-inch television in the living room while I was having my dinner because I had been sleeping all day because I've got these tremendous eye pains and headaches. So the best thing for me is just to lay down and shut my eyes and I fall asleep. So I thought, well, I should join
Well,
in.
you were listening to us, so I can understand, how that might happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got a message from.
I listened to you guys and it went away. That's refreshing to hear you guys until you got.
Aww.
Aw.
That's
Where's Don at? Where's
He's
Mud?
he was in the chat earlier.
Oh, not that I can see him.
I
I can kind of see fuzzy images.
I'm right here, Alexis.
I can see you waving. It's just blurry.
No, I'm done. Can't you see me? No, I'm just kidding.
Lloyd's beard is big enough. I can see. It looks like we got Santa in the.
It's getting there. Yeah.
Looking
Be
good,
happy.
Lloyd. Looks
Be
good.
happy, Alexis, that when your surgery's done, you'll be back to normal.
Yeah, you're probably going to be sorry once you get your eyes
I
fixed.
see like that all the time.
Come on.
I had to
Come
go
on here
like
and go,
this.
damn.
I had to go like this to read that text. I don't have the text
Yeah.
up. But I appreciate you putting that on the screen. I just had to.
Do you want to
I'm here encoding old commercials.
Yeah, thank you.
He's surrounded by VHS tapes.
I'll lend you my magnifying glass.
Oh, I've got one actually. That's a good idea. I saw Joe.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And she knocked herself off.
she bumped something.
I hate when that happens.
I use my phone to magnify stuff. That's the most,
I wonder how
whenever I
long-
can't see something, I use my phone to magnify.
Me too.
Yeah, but how can you magnify your phone with your phone?
Good point.
Well, she's not on her phone. I would assume she's not. And how can you? I'll tell you how. You take a screenshot and then you magnify it. Smart ass.
I lost.
Bucko.
Yeah, well, you can do
Bucko.
that. Or you can just
Yeah.
take a screenshot and then get the damn thing to read it out to you, which is just as easy.
I hit something and I went away. Did I disappear from your screen?
You did.
Yes, she did. And I was just going to say, I wonder how long before Alexis realizes she's not here.
I found my way to the back button on the browser.
Good for you. Good for you. That's
Yeah, I
awesome.
kind of know my way around. You know what's really a pain besides everything is trying to pay bills online. It takes me forever. By the time I pay them, and they're late. You know?
Never had that problem.
It's like it took me like an hour to make a payment like on our city utilities, and I'm like, they're going to cut our water off before I get this done. So how is everybody? Jim, you look good. You look fuzzy. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Dominic.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mark.
Hi.
You moved. You went to the middle, and Lon moved.
And that was because you disappeared. Everybody
Oh,
moved.
is that reshuffled the deck?
Shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
I'll confuse you some more.
Oh, on my bottom right, that's where Joe Fodolio was with Mike Wright
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Joe
Johnny.
and what's his name?
Johnny.
Johnny Drone Flyer. Yeah, I him step in there for a second.
What's his name?
Yeah, what's his name? The little guy. He's so cute. The little guy from Louisiana.
Captain Joe Merrick.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, the three of them are all
Fire.
doing something together right now.
Oh, God, don't even go there.
Comparing iPhones and whatnot.
And whatnot. So,
I heard that line.
There he is.
They're
There.
disqualifying themselves from blood donation.
Johnny's right underneath you, Alexis, right now.
You what?
Johnny's right underneath you right now.
Oh, hi, honey. Hello. There he is. Oh, wow. Now Johnny's big.
Well, don't exaggerate.
So, Jim, how's the new house? You all settled in?
Oh God. Yeah.
No?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you are settled in.
A long time ago.
Well,
Yeah, it's really been a while. I told Jim I've been sending you a link, and it's like been 6 weeks. You know,
I just go to bed early because my head hurts and my eyes are hurting, and I get these. I don't know if that's normal to get like eye pain. You know, I think it's from the strain.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's strain. Yeah.
You're straining the sea. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God I have a Tesla because it takes me.
Driving.
Oh yeah.
Driving.
Yeah. Well, nobody else knows besides me, right?
Yeah, and the entire internet right now. So yeah, that's all right.
All right. The Tesla, the full self-driving is amazing. You just sit there and monitor it, and I wear my shades to dim the light. I can see cars. It's just like I can't read plate numbers and
tell whether they're moving or not.
Yeah, well, you can see. Well, the car does all that, but I can see the shadows of cars or the shapes. But
You're their next commercial.
Yeah.
Gonna have cataract surgery. Can't really see where you're going. Get a Tesla.
Yeah, it's amazing. That full self-driving is. I mean, it's really amazing. They say at the
It's pretty cool.
Center, they say, "Oh, you can't drive yourself at home." I go, "I won't be." They don't know that the car's going to do the driving home. Of course, I'll probably be all loopy. Jeff is going to go with me, but he doesn't drive. He doesn't have a driver's license. I said, you don't really need to do anything. You just tell it where to go, and the car takes off and it'll take us home.
I think all this is wrong.
If you ever get
And for someone who's been an Uber driver, I don't know why it didn't cross your mind just to get an Uber.
Well, I haven't been doing any of that because I really couldn't see the people.
No, I mean, be in the back seat, for and have like a human.
Oh, well,
drive.
for Jeff going to work, he does take an Uber.
Yeah, right. Because he doesn't want the Tesla to drive him to work because that's not the thing you're supposed to do.
No, he doesn't even know how to make the car go. You have to do certain things to enable full self-driving. He doesn't know the controls.
You might want to consider getting an Uber when you go to get your eyes operated on, because
They in the surgical contract they say that's not allowed. I'm like, what? Why? How can they dictate to me how I get there and how I get home? But I'll probably be half loopy from Versed because that's the anesthesia they're going to give me. So I just told Jeff.
Hey, you can't get an Uber, but it's okay to let the car drive you home.
No, that's not. They don't want me doing that either.
Oh, okay. I'd imagine.
They don't want you to do. They want you to have a designated driver.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to have my wife drive me.
Yeah.
My sister took me.
Well, that
But
too.
they don't give you any daft anesthetics here. They just shove Novocaine in your eye.
Yeah, I think they'll numb me up on the eye because they put that speculum in your eye to keep it open so you don't blink.
Yeah.
And so,
all that's all they do. Literally, they just numb your eye and put drops in it.
well, yeah, I had to pay like $600
wonderful European healthcare.
I'm sorry, Alex. You had to pay what?
$600 for anesthesia. So I hope they give me something good.
Good God.
It's a separate entity from the surgical center. They bring out an outside anesthesia group to administer the anesthesia, which is just going to go through the IV. It's not going to be general anesthesia. They're not like going to intubate me and put me under. I'll be awake, but I'll be loopy, you know?
Yeah. It's just,
I imagine when I get to the car, I said to Jeff, just make sure I get in the passenger side, you get in the driver's side. We sit there until I can tell you what to do.
The guy that did the surgery put my drops in my eye. There was only 2 people doing it.
Don't your Filipino neighbors have a driver's license?
Yeah, they got a family of 5 generations over there.
Somebody's got to have a driver's license.
Yeah, there's people. They all work though. Hey, Mark, I can see the top of you. You look like Humpty Dumpty. Put your camera down, baby. There you go.
Because I'm holding my phone in my hand.
Oh, is that it?
It got that Kilroy thing going.
Yeah.
As you guys know, Dennis is in Australia, and he just sent me this. Let's see.
Yeah, it's high tech. Hold the phone up. Hold on.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Grumpy's
Diner. Yeah.
There you go.
And that's Matt's right there. Yeah. So. I tried to share. I was going to try and share it, but I couldn't do it because I'm on my iPad and I ain't figured that part out yet. So.
Matt's what? That's Matt who? What?
Matt. No, yeah.
Matt Northeast.
Matt Northeast.
Oh yeah, Toy Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what is that place called?
Grumpy's.
What is that?
It's some place in
A
Australia
diner.
that they found. It's a restaurant, diner food.
No, it's funny because he's the grumpy vlogger. Lloyd is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I
It's
get
really
it.
funny when you have to explain it all like that. But that's the grumpy vlogger down there in the corner.
Yeah. I just never envisioned Lloyd as being grumpy.
Oh no, not at all.
He's always wonderful.
You don't know him that well.
Probably not.
Yeah, really.
That's okay.
Oh, no matter how many gifts he's sent, he's still grumpy.
Prize dumpster.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Everything.
Speaking of which, what do you think? They finally sent me a little money. You too. What do you think? Give away a $25 Amazon gift card right now?
Yes. Give away.
Keep it. You earned it.
You earned it.
I'm about breaking even on my StreamYard account, but that's okay. Let's do that. I'm gonna set that up. You guys.
You can put fuel in your motorcycle.
What? To sit in the garage?
Yeah. Do you still have some for sale?
I do. Well, I haven't really tried to sell it. They just kind of sit there.
Maybe I'll buy one from you. I got rid of both of my bikes.
Did you?
I sold them. Yeah, I got rid of them.
Wow.
I'm not riding. It's like, what the heck do I want these bikes in the garage? They're taking up space.
Why buy another one then?
You've also got 2 pickup trucks you don't drive either.
No, we got rid of the one pickup truck when we got the Tesla. We traded it in. So I got one pickup truck that I can't drive because I really can't see, and the Tesla. That's it.
Has everybody watched that video from Whistling Diesel when he broke the rear end of the Tesla Cybertruck off?
No.
I saw a bit of that.
Yeah, dude. That video is hilarious. It is hilarious.
Which movie is?
I don't like guys like that much, but I gotta admit that one was hilarious. I was laughing the whole time.
How did he break the?
He was driving it off like what do they call those things? Not culverts, but concrete tubes. I forget what they call those things. And he dropped it right off, and it hit. And then when he went to go pull a Ford, because they were doing it versus a Ford F-150, and the F-150 got stuck, so they went to pull it out with the Cybertruck and yanked the whole rear bumper right off the damn Cybertruck.
Oh, yeah.
It's yanked up. Yeah, it's aluminum frame, so when they hit, it cracked the aluminum frame, right? And then when he went to go tow, it yanked it off, dude.
So he could still drive
God.
He could still drive the Cybertruck. It just didn't have a rear bumper.
Oh no!
He was driving around for a minute.
No.
Or did he take
it was fucked. It was pretty fucked up after they.
Yeah,
once it got done, it was
screwed up the frame.
I saw that video. You know, they said that the issue isn't its ability to tow. The issue is tongue weight, and the tongue weight on those things isn't very high because of the whole
Hey,
design.
Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
1,100 pounds.
Hi, hey, howdy from Australia, everybody. Hashtag gift card. And I'll send it anywhere.
Like I can see the type. So
I think I'll actually get Chloe
Just
something.
giving back, like Lon does with his bodily fluids. I'm just giving back.
Bodily fluids.
He's very generous with his bodily fluid. Isn't that right, ladies?
Yeah, baby. I got
I
lots of
ain't
extra.
touching that.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was just a good video. I'm a big fan of Tesla or the Cybertruck. However, I think they're I'm not misleading, but I don't know. They're just being a little hard on it. I mean, who's gonna do that? They're acting like it could just happen at any time. Like your hitch is just gonna break off going down the road. I'm like, yeah, that truck went through a few things. How they drove it off the trailer or the truck. They delivered it. They drove it off the truck right off the bat.
Wow.
They had it on a flatbed. They drove it right off. Meow, bam. Right off the bat, man.
Well, that's when they cracked it. I'm pretty sure, right? Because it came down. It came down on the back of the frame, right?
The truck. Yeah. Well, that or when they drove it off those concrete dealios, whatever those are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Little overconfident.
Yeah. Then they tried to prove a point by taking the Ford in the next video and dropping it on a concrete wall, like, I don't know, 30, 40 times. Just bam, bam, bam.
Lloyd?
And it bent the frame. But
yeah, right.
So.
You put the hashtag gift card in the private chat, not the.
I was just about to say
he
that.
fixed it. He fixed it.
No, yeah,
okay, there it is.
Yeah, I put it back.
No, he fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm half hour behind, so it's okay.
That's fine.
No, that's all right because
I've heard that too. I heard that someone cracked one hauling a trailer, but I don't know the exact circumstances, if they overloaded it or what. Like I said, I'm not trying to stick up for Tesla. I don't believe that somebody was hauling a dinghy behind their Cybertruck and it broke the frame.
That Cybertruck I
You know what
hear
I mean?
coming out September 5th.
That's a habit a lot of people have with trailers is they overload them.
Come on, did that joke go over everybody's fucking
No,
head?
I got it.
No, I got
Yeah.
it.
No, I got it. We all got it.
Yeah, we're just ignoring it.
Yeah, well.
I
We got a
just
Bucky
don't know why
Beaver in
anybody
there
would
now.
use an electric vehicle to tow anyway. I mean, you're going to have your range. I just
half.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Yeah, they got like 75 miles, I think. One test, it was something like that, 75 miles or something like that, towing a boat. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I was supposed to tell you guys Dennis said hello, but he's in the chat.
Yeah.
He jumped on.
Yeah, that's right. Those people just trying to haul
Hell, if you lost
keep
your mind,
that up, you'll be able to do your own birthday shout out.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was looking for a puppet. I couldn't find one today. That was one of the things I went shopping for, to try to find a puppet so I could make fun of art. Freaking, I couldn't find one. I was so pissed off.
just what we need.
I was going to order
else
one
with a damn puppet.
Well, I was just going to make fun of art. You know what I mean? This is a joke.
I
You
know
know,
what
I know what you
it'd be
mean.
all like, yeah, it'll be all like.
So what do you think, Hardy?
You're not moving your mouth enough, Lon.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, hi, Lon. What are you up to today, Lon? If I see that Bucky the fucking Beaver one more time. Okay, you actually have to open your mouth a little bit so we can hear the enunciation.
Oh, hey, okay, hold on.
I'm not sure which is worse,
Show.
Bucky or Mary Blue.
Okay, we're up to 16 in the gift card Olympics here. Let's see. There's 22 in here. Somebody else can do that. Hashtag gift card. Hashtag rigged. Okay. Thank you, Lee. I thought you were leaving. Hashtag.
Anyway,
I thought that was Warren's job.
Yeah.
Present. Oh.
That'd be bullshit. Oh, because you got a sock?
Gift card. That's
Gift card.
all right.
He wins. Just send it to him. He wins.
This is just a little appreciation for the guys that are signed up as members, and the money shows up in there no matter how poor my streaming abilities are, and I appreciate that. So, what do you think? It doesn't seem like it's getting up any higher. It's been 16 for a while. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, drum roll.
Drum roll.
I'll give everybody about 5 more seconds.
Just
whole 5 seconds.
Set. Ready. Set.
At least it's the worthwhile
Don't forget
prize.
the drum roll.
Talk about rigged.
Yeah! Yeah!
Rigged.
Not even a little bit rigged.
Rigged.
You put yourself in.
Rigged.
Dude.
Rigged.
Yeah. Told you can put fuel in your motorcycle.
Congratulations, Uncle Bill.
There you go, congrats, Bill.
There you go, Bill.
Congratulations.
All right, we're gonna draw again.
Man.
Let's see if I get my drum roll right this time.
Send it to Lloyd.
That is too. Oh yeah, I could just send it to Lloyd. I didn't even think of that.
Draw again. Yeah.
Draw again.
Yeah.
Okay. What, Lloyd? Why not? All right, fine.
Well,
He's gonna have to file it on his taxes. We keep this up.
Uncle Bill is the gift card.
yeah, my second
he's gonna have to pay taxes on this shit if we keep giving him shit.
I think Lon should do the drum roll. He did such a good job of it.
Hey! So Lloyd, you got it anyway.
There you go.
Cool. I'll buy something nice for Lloyd. No, I'm just kidding.
Congratulations, Lon.
Congratulations.
I get shit from Amazon basically daily, so that's kind of cool.
Congratulations,
It's a
Tom.
worthwhile prize. Go figure. The worthwhile, right?
Go buy you a good puppet.
Yeah, I bought. Ooh.
I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should be able to buy a puppet.
Yeah, puppet.
A puppet.
Hey, puppet.
It's a
Oh,
puppet.
you muppet. Oh, you muppet.
Oh my.
Puppet.
Let me see. Amazon. I'll do it right now.
Puppet.
I had a poultry pen delivered today.
Ooh.
Okay.
Awesome.
What does one do with a poultry pen? Oh, a pen.
Yeah.
Pen.
I didn't know they could write.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know poultry. Yeah, I didn't know poultry could write. Right, exactly.
Oh, we have really experienced and talented poultry.
Mhm.
No, it's for the ducks. I was going to build something. I told Jeff, I said, well, got to wait till after the surgery and then blah, blah, blah. And so at Tractor Supply, I was like, oh my goodness, they sell these things. They're $600. That's all 8x8. And it has a roof that's all enclosed. You know, it's all steel welded stuff, wire, but should be pretty easy to assemble. But after the surgery, you can't do anything like lifting, or so it's going to have to wait. Even that,
It's only for a couple of days.
Yeah, it's sitting in the garage until I'm able to do it without blowing out the lens.
They also give you an eye patch to wear at night while you're asleep for a couple of weeks, just to make sure you don't damage it when you're asleep.
Good idea, because I sleep on my left side, and it's the left eye that's getting
But
surgery.
it's that whole rubbing your eye while it's, yeah.
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I think you can't get it wet either, right? Like when you shower.
Yeah,
It's already
I'll get
wet.
it wet.
Yeah, it don't matter about wet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
really?
eyes, your eyes wet anyways.
Well, I thought maybe like the sprayers. I don't know. I've never had it
Well, I
done.
wouldn't. Don't squirt yourself straight in the eye with your shower head, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
had,
get open your eye and you're going like this.
yeah, I had my left eye done 5 years ago and my right eye done in November.
Well, I
Hey,
said,
Lon,
how
you
long,
gotta-
how long does the lens last? And they said, it's a lifetime. And I said, well, given my age, I guess that's not that long.
Oh, snap.
You got to send me your email address, Lon. I don't have it. I might have it, but I don't know.
There you go.
Plus,
Okay. And then I'm going to do one more next week. So we'll give half the money back.
make sure if they ask you what type of lens you want, one for distance.
Yeah, we've already discussed that.
Yeah.
And the one that they're giving me is for distance. And they said I might need a pair of readers for close
Reading
up.
glasses, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I screwed up.
They have a bifocal one. I'm like, who I have a pair of bifocal glasses from years ago
Yeah.
from another doctor, and I about fell over it when I put them on walking
Yeah.
through the parking lot, and Jeff had to catch me because I was like going down. I was like, these glasses are like weird. I never
Yeah.
have.
It just takes time getting used to them. You know.
I guess bifocal lens in your eye, if you look straight,
Oh,
then
no.
you see distance,
Yeah.
and if you look down,
No,
you
that's
see-
not happening.
Yeah.
So,
that-
Lloyd, you said you messed up there. What happened?
Oh hell!
Do what?
You said something about that's where you messed up or something. What'd you do?
I got the. I didn't get the distance lenses. I misunderstood. And,
Uh-oh.
there you
Nice
go.
beaver.
Yeah, and
It's actually
so
a groundhog, unfortunately.
I can read.
Close though, close enough.
It's like I can read all this real small print here,
Okay.
but I can't see the other side of my kitchen table. So
Oh, so you have to wear glasses for the distance. Oh, wow.
yeah, and that's where I messed up. I misunderstood what they were saying. They said, "Well, you got great up close. You want to keep that?" I said, "Well, yeah, I'd like to,
Ah,
But then they did offer me the option of having one for distance and one for, and it balances out where you can see pretty well both distance.
oh, really?
Oh yeah.
So it's not like you're looking like you're winking at everybody.
No. It's and you got to remember this is back inside the eye. This is it. So it's not like the lines that you get on, like these are
Right.
bifocals here, and but they they don't, and these are no lines, but still they don't have a discernible line in those lenses in your eyes. So
Ah,
it's just
So, Lon, you should receive it in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
There you go.
Might buy
And
that groundhog one.
your email.
Cool.
there you go.
There you go.
I think I'll buy. Ooh, there's a porcupine one too.
This is like the easiest giveaway thing you can do instead of having to go package something and drive down to the post office. And blink, done.
Jim, you're muted again.
Get the porcupine one, Lon, because it's pricky, just like you.
Prickly? Yeah.
Pricky.
The donkey one because I'm such a jackass.
There you go.
What's he buying?
A puppet.
A puppet.
Oh, through Amazon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm funding your puppeteer career. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Once I make it big, I'll remember you. You'll get free tickets at the gate at the Mirage when I'm headlining.
Right.
There's a big steel one.
sphere.
Oh, there's a sloth one too. Wow.
Wow, they got all kinds of
It's
hand
amazing
puppets.
what they sell that you don't even know. You know what I mean? You don't even ever think of it, so you don't know. And then you
Yeah.
do a search, and it's like, holy shit, there's like 500 of them.
Yeah.
You know.
You could just buy a ventriloquist doll from Lloyd.
No.
New.
I couldn't sleep in my house if I had a ventriloquist doll in here.
Chucky.
I would never sleep again.
Why does that look familiar?
Oh, this one. Look at this real quick.
What is that? Is that
That's for-
It looks like
Fish eye.
a zombie Kermit.
It's a green
yeah, it
fish
does. It looks like a zombie. Kermit's been through some things, yo. This is Kermit after the show.
You're getting a reflection of your halo light.
Yeah, I know. Can you see this cat? Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat. Oh my god. The grumpy kitty. I'll name it Lloyd.
It's called Ripley.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'll get the Oh, there's a skunk. Uh-oh.
Yes.
There's a skunk.
Oh hell.
Skunk. Uh-oh.
Then we could just start calling you Stinky.
Oh man.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
there you go. Yeah.
Manamana.
Think it.
Manamana.
Yeah, that's it. Did they do animal?
Look at you screwball, you.
He didn't have any liquor in here, but he's got this.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you didn't go? You don't drink.
He bought that like a year ago.
Oh, yeah, you do have some. Yes, the Buffalo Trace, even. That's hard to find. You got several Buffalo Trace. Wow, that's good.
I remember when he bought that. He bought that like a year and a half ago. It's probably just evaporated down to that level.
I think you're right. He said he doesn't drink much.
No, I don't drink much.
Got a cup?
Man.
I'll have some.
Bring out the bottle.
A sheep.
Why not? Had to show it to you now.
Raccoon. Hey, I could do this raccoon and call my show The Two Coons. Yeah?
Oh my God. Demonetized.
Huh? Look at that one.
Rocky.
Say when.
Hey, Rocky, why don't you put a rabbit on my head? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto.
Now for something we hope you really like. It is actually pretty good.
That is pretty good, actually.
Salute.
Yeah.
Bill Ronayne got me hooked on that shit. I don't even drink.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's
Nice
delicious.
job, Bill.
And I'm a pusher.
Yeah, nice job, Bill.
Bill,
Yeah, you got a
raving alcoholic.
link in the screwball whiskey, Bill. Put a link. Put it in the chat.
Enabler.
Put your Amazon affiliate.
How about this one? This is right up your alley. I could see you doing this one.
Fabulous.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect.
Fabulous. I'll get it. And I'll get it with an iPhone for it. I'll get it a little iPhone.
iPhone again, dude. Put him on his side in the iPhones. I think he's got a inside.
I think it's adorable.
You're right. I got a problem.
He's
Yeah,
got a fetish about iPhones.
you're right. You got me. I got one up my butt right now. Somebody call me.
Here you go. Here you go, Lon.
There you go.
I've seen that one actually.
That's perfect.
Oh, I got a dreidel. I'll get a dreidel. I don't know why it's in this list.
Yeah, mine.
Well, yeah.
One thing about Amazon. There's a wolf. Okay.
Well, this one.
An otter. Is an
You
otter.
need an elf.
Can't find a beaver.
Yeah. A lot of
Story
shit
of my life.
there, you know.
Well, you'd have to
I
go
know,
to
right?
Buc-ee's to find a beaver.
Probably should go all the way around it.
Yeah, get an elf.
I mean, that's where you want it, but
They don't have any handy capable ones.
it's like
Let me see here.
I used to do out. Yeah, some of them look pretty handy capable. That one right in the middle there, you know.
Oh, I love the dog one. Yeah.
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 Ah, on a beaver.
Food. I mean,
Hey,
you can grab
Oh, hell.
good.
yeah, and they can pull it off.
Lon found a beaver.
beaver. Found some beaver.
Where's the monkeys?
That's a fun one.
Yeah. Pretty good look.
Oh my God. That looks like a sex toy.
Look at that
One of
one.
the dolls I had.
Hey,
to-
baby.
Oh, oh my God.
Man.
I can't. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's
Nina Conte's monkey. Yeah.
Electronics. and-
Brass monkey.
3D printer on that little penis.
Yeah,
thing.
All that white was
I know,
killing
right?
my eyes.
Yes, we did.
They dressed up. I was watching dressed up Joe's country.
We need to,
Well, I'll tell you-
Ken had him on his. Ken had him on
we
his.
need to know. We need to know who you are.
Me.
Okay. All right, vote time. Either this beaver
very realistic looking
or
beaver.
the groundhog. Or the groundhog. Oops.
What's he doing?
A beaver or groundhog? Oh, it's a puppy.
You got to get an authentic beaver.
Yeah, I always love a bit of beaver.
Don't get a fake beaver. Get the real thing.
Because that's the groundhog. I actually like the look of the groundhog better.
Yeah,
to be honest
groundhog.
with you.
It is cool looking, but I think if you're doing this for Artie's sake, the beaver would be more
The
effective.
beaver. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That one
I
you
can't
can
argue
do
that.
a little skip.
Or you could just say that groundhog is a beaver.
Exactly.
Caddy Shack.
Yeah. Well, that is almost a joke in and of
That
itself.
was Gopher.
He identifies.
I mean,
He identifies.
the beaver. Yeah.
The Caddyshack Gopher. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Thanks for the warning.
People weren't watching anymore. His
Well, he said
his
something
views are
about-
going way down.
Yeah, he said something about YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, what are you talking about, Mike?
Talk about Art and his.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm hearing my views are going down, and all this nasty
I thought
talk.
he
going
got
on.
kicked off. He wasn't kicked off, wasn't he? He just didn't lose views, didn't he? Or was he kicked off?
Yeah. So
What?
He says the best way to do it is to make his channel name even longer.
Did he lose his views, or did Facebook kick him off on his beaver shows?
Yeah, his happy birthday, his happy beaver. But you know what? When people hear that a beaver is going to wish you happy birthday, they think it's something different.
Yeah, he did make a couple.
That's how you get those initial views, you know. Hey, happy birthday, beaver. They think of Marilyn, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Your beaver.
Oh, a platypus.
Platypus.
Well, see.
Oh, wow.
You joking?
There was a cartoon with a platypus not too long ago.
Yeah.
The problem with ventriloquism and a platypus is a platypus.
It's a
Should be,
platypus. That's hard to say, too.
should be like this, you know, platypus.
Yeah. It's a platypus.
Rodhole did one with an emu.
Well, you just need to let your mustache grow longer, then you don't have to worry about your lips
Yeah,
moving.
that's the whole purpose of it, so I can hide my shitty ventriloquism. But yeah.
Oh, Dennis is talking to you, Alexis. Boy, you're behind the times, Alexis. I heard a rumor that you have an electric Harley. Is that true?
No,
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
She sold it.
Not until next week when she finds she can see again and she buys another.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty
She'll
funny.
buy a new one when she
There's
can
the old
see it.
license plate. There's all I have left.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one for my bike. All I have is a license plate.
Well, you know what? I loved that live wire. I really did, but it was way more dangerous than the trike because it doesn't make any sound, so people can't hear you like a normal bike. You know, so you always had to be mindful of staying out of blind spots. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. In Florida, you got the windows up and the air conditioning on and the radio on. I don't, you know, unless you got a loud bike, people aren't paying attention. You know,
Well, that's
they
probably
are.
true too, but
Yeah, and most people aren't looking for motorcycles anyways to begin with.
You know, I ride a 900-pound Harley that's got more lights on it than a Christmas tree, and people don't seem to see me for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
inherently dangerous. But I think it's more so when you have no engine.
I thought they were saying electric.
My bike's the same colour.
No engine, but you still got motor.
Right.
Oh, look, Mark's doing the Kilroy thing again.
And people still
There he
don't.
is.
Yeah.
All right, ordered up. Thanks, Bill. I sent you. I was laughing because they give you the option to send the most form-lettered thank you ever.
Oh, no, I didn't change any of mine. I'm William Ronayne. Says, enjoy your gift. I left it
And
all in
mine
there.
says, thank you for the gift card. I was like, wow. That's
I
a
still
hard
have
sell.
my airplane though.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
Can't wait to fly that again.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
you still have my Jedi lightsabers too.
Yeah, well, I can't.
Why doesn't that surprise me, Lon?
If I find it, it'll be your. I'll send it to you, Lon.
All right. And then I'll be like, vroom, vroom, vroom,
Yeah.
vroom. And then I'll put it down and never touch it again. That's exactly what happened. I'll do it about 10 times. I'll go, oh,
Yeah.
this is sweet. Vroom,
They
vroom,
are cool.
vroom.
I think that's the Anakin one that I don't think I've given that one away already. But if I find it, Remember, Bill, when I bought that Citizen band radio and everything? I never got that hooked up. Never got the antenna installed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's something to look forward to when you get your eyes back.
Yeah. I want to hire somebody that knows what they're doing with the antenna, though, so that the standing wave ratio isn't too high and I burn it up.
Bill said he'd do it.
Just get
Yeah,
you
like
the
Bill's
right
gonna come to Texas.
antenna, and you can clip the damn antenna to where you get your SWRs down.
Right.
If it's a what's it? Is it a base station antenna?
Well, yes. Yeah.
Then it's probably preset to SWR anyway.
Yeah, it's
Much in the way of
it's not like beams or anything. It's just like a single stick. I showed it on the program one time many months ago.
Good night, everybody. I'm out.
Good night,
There-
Joe.
Hey, Joe. Joe Folio. Where's he at? There. Come back,
Hey,
Joe. Joe, come back.
See you in the morning, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
got your sticker.
Oh,
What happened?
yeah.
Alexis has your sticker.
Nice.
Yeah.
You the man.
I just realized that was a tiger. Is that a tiger?
You the
Or,
man?
What is that?
Myself. You the woman.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all. I love you.
I thought my vision was bad.
Is he going to bed or going home?
He's going to bed.
What?
Oh.
Isn't it a tiger? That sticker. His sticker is a tiger, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. Joe, is that a tiger? Lon thinks it's a tiger.
It's a tiger.
Lon says it's a tiger.
It is a tiger.
It's a lion.
It's a lion.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
It's
lion.
a tiger.
Leo the lion.
Because I don't see a mane. That's why I went with tiger. To be honest with you, I didn't see a mane.
Good night, Dennis.
You love it.
Good night, Dennis. Yeah.
Good night, Dennis.
We call you Leonie. That you
Oh,
love.
Good night, Mark Cuban. Wait a minute, we're talking about Mark,
Dennis is still
Mark
in
Cuban.
Australia. It's only
Okay.
middle of the afternoon.
Oh, Lee won. That's what it was.
Oh, he's got places to be, man. He didn't go to Australia to sit around and watch us. I bet you.
Jimmy's back. His camera cooled down. Did you blow on it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, baby.
Because you have, you know, just like an iPhone, you got to blow on it and cool it off.
I had to change my battery.
You know, one time my iPad overheated in the airplane because I was sitting on the ramp waiting for my clearance. So I opened up the side window and held it out in the prop wash. I almost lost it.
Your airplane.
I almost lost it, you know, because I didn't realize how it would be like an airfoil. But it did
Your
cool.
airplane. You said I'm sitting in an airplane. I opened the window and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, not like
I
a
remember
commercial.
your airplane. Yeah.
Yeah, my airplane.
For
I
like
was gonna
a
say none of the windows open on the plane I was on.
You had early morning. But
I know. I'm saying, well, that's first class for you, baby. That's that first class plus.
You know, there's instructions right in the windows. Never, don't open this unless your iPad overheats.
I'll be ready. Okay. That sounds
I don't believe that story.
Yeah.
You said your iPad overheated one time. That's the whole right off the bat. I don't believe you. One time?
One time.
Yeah. No, don't
Well,
believe
you know, because
My iPad's
That
never
was-
overheated.
that was the old airplane.
Doesn't get hot enough here.
The way I have the iPad connected now, it's on my yoke, so it's not in the sun. It wasn't up. Dash.
Joke's on you.
iPad's connected to the knee bone.
The
Yoke's
yolk
on you.
bone. The yolk bone.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
like
we've been ignoring the chat. No wonder nobody hangs out. Hi, chat. Everybody say hi to the chat. We don't want to ignore the
Hi,
chat.
chat.
Hi, chat. Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
There's mostly you guys in the chat,
No,
except for Dennis.
no,
Mr. Shart.
It's not very chatty
no. It's not.
Yeah.
They're not. They're in awe.
tonight.
Yeah, we got Alexis back, so
Don's
Everyone
not
wants-
having his
I
private
made them all go away.
cool cat
no, they don't. Being
about
quiet.
old movies. There,
Oh, finger puppets.
just gotta
Oh, sexy.
fucking
Chat.
prove me wrong, eh?
There you go. He's chatting it up.
He is well.
Chatting it up, Mr. Kitty.
Cool cat. He's chatting it. There he goes. Applauding. Okay. Monkey with a gun is actually in here. Oh, I'm giving it away.
It's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it away. Hadn't heard
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Kick
Yeah.
it.
So Bill, I didn't. You probably heard this story because I think I told it on Johnny's show, but you know about the I was shooting the little car meet that we had down here, and county sheriff. I was using the Mini 4 Pro of all things just for.
No, I came in. I must have come in after that.
Oh, and
Okay.
maybe I told it on
Told
Art's
it on
show.
somebody's show.
Yeah,
It was on Art's show. Art show.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
Oh,
county
Art show.
sheriff.
Oh.
Yeah,
An art
county
show.
sheriff yells at me, "You can't fly your drone here. There's an event going on." I go, "What? What are you talking about?" But I put it away, you know. But because I'm not stupid enough to get in an argument with the cops. They always win.
You just
You know what I mean? But
with the guy.
the bottom line is that, yeah, they tried to tell me I couldn't fly my drone just because there was an event going on. I'm like, what's that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
Just showing
But
them a
you were
bit.
part of the event.
What's it? Drone assist
You were there to film the event.
or whatever.
Yeah, they were, they were just being cocks,
Before
you know.
you
And I'm
fly.
like, there was like 4 other drones in the air anyway. I was standing 20 feet away from them because obviously I didn't think I was breaking any rules. I'm standing. They were parked in the middle lane, and I'm standing on the sidewalk, flying my drone to get some shots of all the cars lined up along the road. It's one of these little dealios they do. It's called Metro Cruise, and they line up all these cars over about a 10 mile stretch of this road, and people drive back and forth up and down the road with their custom cars or even their regular cars just to see it. And they usually fill up about 5 to 10 miles of road.
Wow.
The cars parked on the side of the road.
That's when you go like a half a mile away and then fly back to where you were.
Yeah,
I mean, was he
exactly.
thinking you couldn't fly over people? Maybe is he?
No, he didn't really say. He said it was an event. That's what he was saying.
He probably
I wasn't flying over people.
Yeah, he probably figured there's a flight restriction, TFR.
Well,
Yeah, TFRs because they're automatic. They're automatic. They just kick right in.
Right.
You know, or four people stop and have donuts. You know, there's an event going on. Can't fly.
Yeah,
Are you
but
part 107?
that's what I said. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. He just said you can't fly here. Period. He don't care. He didn't. They didn't ask me any questions. He just said you can't fly here, boy. Basically, but anyway, I was like, whatever. And I put my drone away because it's not worth it. Like I said, they can hem you up, man. Even if you're not doing anything illegal, they can just start writing you up for shit.
Yeah.
You're going to court. Yeah, well, I'm just saying you're going to court. You got to fight it. I'm not saying you're innocent until proven guilty is supposedly the rule, but a cop has told me to my face. He goes, yeah, well, I can come up with shit to write you up for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Could have said one of your taillights was out. You bring the drone down.
I wasn't in the car, but
takes his little coup, but no, I'm talking about your drone. Takes a little coup baton and you just whacks at one of your lights. One of your lights is out, boy.
I mean, he could technically just, he could just write you up for anything. He could write you up for loitering, or write you up for hindering and opposing.
You mean you didn't pull a Paul
Yeah, all kinds of
Brown
shit.
and just say, I don't believe that you can write me up?
No, because it's not worth it to me. I've been around the block with the cops one time too many to put myself in that position. It isn't worth it. They'll write you up for the world.
Well, we heard about that, right?
You walk
I
away
don't
with
think you can give me a ticket.
You said there was other drones up. Were those drone pilots white? Were you flying while black?
Yeah, they weren't visible.
I'm just saying.
I was, because I'll be honest with you, I had flown that same basic route earlier from like a mile away, and I wanted to get a better shot. And there's a lot of power lines that run across the road on this road, right? So I was concerned about the power lines. You know what I mean? That was one of those moments that I wish I had 3 times optical zoom, like on the Air 3. Or I should have had my Mavic 3 up because I could have hooked up to 7 times. You know what I mean? But there was power lines. So that's why I drove closer and parked so I could get this shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is that you comply now, complain later. It's always been my mantra. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because they can write you up for whatever they want. They can just sit there. They can hand you a stack of tickets if they want to.
Oh my goodness, Raptor Ranch is a
Come
girl.
on.
So is
Yes.
Dominic.
Really?
Well, I believe that she's a girl, but I don't believe northern Wisconsin exists.
Yeah.
That is a girl. Okay. I had to blow it up on my big screen.
I don't know. Well, she apparently feels the need to represent herself as a girl.
Yes.
You know, there's something. I don't know. There's something fishy about that picture.
Hey,
A good representation.
Oh, Bill.
Is that a pike? What is that?
Something fishy about that.
yeah, I believe
Yeah.
it's a pike.
Is that a pike? Yeah, it looked kind of like a pike.
Bill, I'm sending you something. You can
Although
share.
we don't have those creatures down here in the south.
Northern Pike.
Or girls.
Northern Pike.
Just kidding.
No, we got plenty of girls.
All right, cool.
If you want to share that.
And they're hefty girls too.
What is this, Alexis?
It's a friend of mine that lives in Port Aransas. He also has family in the UK, and he sent that to me while he was in the UK just the other day. I think what is today's date? Yeah, he's back by now. But anyway,
20.
he was flying his Avata 2.
The 25th.
Yeah, he got back, I think, on the 20th. But anyway, he was flying his Avata 2.
I'm showing it now. Can't you see it?
Nope.
Was that your little boy toy? Was that your little boy toy, Alexis? Aren't you the one that bought it too?
Do we know whose music that they have on this thing? I mean, I guess.
I don't think there is music, is there?
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, I don't know.
Just mute it.
Music.
Just mute it.
I did.
Just mute
All
it.
right.
It's a good video. It's actually very nice. Beautiful.
Now we see it.
It's a video of tall trees because we've never seen those before.
Well, this doesn't sound. This doesn't sound
Well, trees are dicks.
Yeah.
So.
Grass.
I was picking on somebody the other day for the same thing. It's like, yeah, we may have seen those before, bud. You know.
Well, when I saw it, I thought, well, that's not Port Aransas, that's for sure. Because I didn't know that he was even over there.
Whoa!
Look at that tree.
Don't know where he is.
Wow.
He could be almost anywhere in the northern hemisphere, though. Quite frankly, he could be
Yeah.
in Michigan right now. He could be right outside my house. To be honest with you, because I got trees like that right outside my house.
Yeah, but do you have houses like that outside your house?
I'm not sure. I haven't got a good look at the houses. Let's see.
Pretty high pitched roofs on them.
Did they? Then probably not. You can't even build a roof with that steep of a pitch in the United States anymore, can you? I don't even think it's legal.
And then do you have soccer goals like
we
that?
have a soccer field across the street. Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, right into the tree. Okay.
And
Well,
that's that. Yep.
Told you trees are dicks.
There's a big football league in America.
It jumped right out in front of
Yeah.
him. Did you see that?
MLS.
What was he thinking?
Yeah.
I think I saw Charlie Brown's kite in that tree. So you guys aren't old enough to remember that. The tree that used to eat all Charlie Brown's kites.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember.
Kite eating tree.
I don't know why I just thought of that, but I never thought of that before. You know, the trees are dicks.
Really?
You should have like a kite in that tree on that T-shirt.
There you
I
go.
want to know how his kite got in the tree because he can never get it to launch.
I
He
I don't
ran
even know how it
into
got in the tree. You know what I'm
He
saying?
ran into
well,
the
well
tree
it's
after
the size.
football.
It's the size of it versus the wind and the. Get into that conversation again.
Right. No, it's just funny. That's all because I've never seen him actually fly the kite. So how did he get it in the tree? You know what I mean?
You know that old trees are dicks things. That's not original. Charlie Brown was the first
No.
one to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good
That little
point.
redhead girl that he had a big crush on.
Yeah, gingers. I don't know.
He finally hooked up with her. Did you see that? They actually came out with a movie not too long ago, and she moved in across the street from him. And he finally found the courage to ask her out.
Yeah, but she was dating Peppermint Patty, wasn't she?
No, that was Marcy. Marcy and Peppermint Patty that's Marcy and Peppermint Patty are a thing.
Yeah, could be.
Oh my God.
God.
Mhm.
Hey, Bill, I just sent you a picture of one of the winners, Ken Herron's giveaways. The woman won something today.
She's
okay.
12.
She's the happiest woman this weekend.
Yeah, I'll send it to Jim.
Wow. Look at the look on her face. All right, guys. There you go. All right. You got it. Oh, you want to see it?
She's the happiest girl on the weekend.
Damn.
You want to be identified.
What in the F is this? And why is it in my hands? Is that a pillow or something?
No, it's a poster.
Oh, okay. All right.
Poster. Did you get it at Hot Topics?
It was one of Ken's giveaways.
Why don't I have
Ken
that?
gave that away?
Yeah, he gave it away. Yeah.
Not Zoe, is it?
She said, I want it. She raised her hand. I want it.
Is that the wig that I sent you?
Is that how it was given away? All right, who wants this?
Yeah, exactly.
That might have been one of the people that were camping there. So they were like, we need something to start our campfire tonight.
It was a picture of her ex-husband.
Good point. Good
If
point.
he didn't see her get it.
Jim, I want one of those.
Jim, you got one? Yeah. Send it to Alexis. She wants one.
How do I get one?
Well, I'll send you the picture and just print it.
Okay.
That's smart.
Maybe,
You gotta print it right.
maybe next year I'll go to
One way to
Jim.
get around the borders.
anyway.
I'll have to take down the American flag and I'll put it right there.
Oh, if you do that, we're through.
Oh,
if you replace the American flag with a picture of a half-naked Canadian, we're done.
Make it
We're done. We are done.
I'll just paste it on top of the American flag.
Oh, it's even worse.
I think that's worse. Yeah.
We are done. If you take the American flag down, a half-naked Canadian with a clown wig on, we are through.
The 51st state.
You no longer exist.
That's otherwise known as a snow Mexican. all right?
Jim, I showed her your real picture, and she said, that's not the same person.
I'll have to put right here, God bless Jim. No, God bless Uncle Extra Medium.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Just,
That was the first prize he gave away.
God, that's worth going to Minefield for.
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have it printed professionally, like at a
I know you should.
UPS store. No, I mean seriously.
I
Have
believe
it
you.
printed at a Kinko's. that way it fits,
Yeah.
You can have it printed on canvas, nice print. Frame.
Have it printed on steel.
I just can't. But Jim's not really a Canadian. I have evidence of this, by the way. Let me show you.
Oh, at the gun range. There you go.
Oh my God. Make it go away.
We actually had a Canadian drive down from Canada, though, at Minefield.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what part of Canada he was from, but he said he's from Canada.
Well, Jim probably knows him. He's from Canada.
Yeah, it's a small place. It's probably a fucking street.
I mean, a drone flower from Canada,
You don't know what town, city, province?
Yeah, I figured they all knew each other out there.
Do you know his name?
I don't remember his name. He was Canadian.
Oh, they're Canadian.
His name was some fucking Canadian.
What kind of recording is that, right?
His name was Buddy. Buddy. Hey,
Buddy.
buddy. Hey, buddy.
Buddy off the shore
Hey,
there.
buddy.
Yeah, you know him.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I know a guy named Tom in Vancouver. Oh, yeah, Tom. I know him really well.
Yeah, no, he's Canadian, but he flies drones.
He flies drones.
I thought Tom lived in Winnipeg.
Yeah, I know a guy called
Hey,
Steve
you're a
who
winner.
lives in Vancouver.
Oh my God.
Is there a different Tom? Because
Really, Lon?
I know Tom from Winnipeg. Yeah.
Mind you, he's from Droylsden.
I don't know any
He lives
many
in Vancouver.
Canadians that know of Ken Heron.
I
Yeah, Johnny, that's funny.
Johnny's listening in, huh?
Washington, D.C.
I don't think you need to put that distinction because it's pretty much the same.
Oh, I'm way back. I'm like, what's going on in the
Your
screen?
ass.
I don't know whose ass she's kicking, but good.
Who's mad at somebody?
Sounds like a challenge.
I just got to say,
Oh,
Oh, good for you.
yeah, yeah. Somebody's shutting.
I think Lloyd's little dog had something to say about that too.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Your camera, John, Jimmy again.
Yeah. It was there, but now it's gone again.
Can I send you a webcam? Would you?
Blow on it again, Jim.
Oh, it's coming back. Giggity, giggity.
Brown
Back again. Oh, now it's dead again.
Why do you insist on using your GoPro as a webcam? Because it seems problematic to me.
Lately, it has been. Yes, I've got a battery issue.
Always been.
They shouldn't bow in the middle, should they?
No, they really shouldn't.
No, I don't think so. No.
Typically not.
I have to say it's worth it because you've never looked better.
Wow.
Than right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good picture. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. GoPro. Yeah.
Oh man,
He's a pro that goes.
I was trying to figure out how in the
And
hell
then comes back.
changed Jim to look like a lawn. I was going, guys sitting there staring at that, and all of a sudden lawn's there. Like, that happened.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's quite the trend. That's like those TikTok videos where they have a little scrawny white guy. They said, I'm doing the workout challenge. And then he'll pump iron for about 2 seconds. And all of a sudden he turns into a big buff black guy. You know what I mean? It's hilarious.
Okay.
Or he'll take like some kind of, booster or whatever. And all of a sudden, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Common trope. It's a common trope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to get my beaver. Giggity. That's going to be hilarious.
Speaking of batteries, my battery's dead.
You need the beaver.
So where'd Jim go?
Yeah.
His well, hey, you want to see him? He took it off. There he is.
I'm still here.
I know.
Oh, he's still there. Yeah.
He's there.
There, Jim.
Really there.
Camera overheats.
Are you blowing on it?
Well, I mean, if you were next to Jim, wouldn't you overheat?
I did every day I was with.
Yeah. Ooh. And it wasn't just hot flashes either, baby.
I need a drink and a battery.
Yeah.
And I need a drink and a battery, and it's not like it sounds,
Oh yeah.
So you guys,
Battery and a drink?
I'm gonna leave you in charge. Unlike Paul, like when Paul on Paul's stream today, he goes, "Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go down to the Walmart and then
Just gonna take an around the world trip.
go to Sam's Club, and then I'm gonna."
I'm just going to Australia. I'll be back. Yeah.
It's either that or he goes and videos a couple of shits.
That was pretty funny. And he's like, "Oh, Bill, you still driving?" He goes, "I drove 15 miles the other side of town." I said, "Yeah, I'm driving 112 miles from my dad's house." "Yep, still here." But anyway.
Oh, I got it, Jim.
What?
Thank you.
Oh, she had to excuse herself for a minute. What's wrong with you? All of a sudden you hear.
There's a Bill left.
Yeah, Bill went to go do something with batteries.
I'm trying to figure out how to save it.
He went for a drink.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
That was quick.
It was quick.
I hit the wrong button. I wanted to just,
Really?
what do you, oh, there we go. That's what I want.
Yeah, you hit camera. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I stopped the whole thing. Yeah, but there I am.
Yeah, you did.
There he is.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I promise.
Okay.
All right. We've already been on 2 hours, so I don't think we've got much longer. Unless we got something else to talk about. What is this?
We haven't talked about the weather yet.
Dark.
Why did somebody? Why is
Hola amigos, vengan a probar los mejores tacos de arroz.
That girl, you know.
Got it.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, man. I have nothing but respect for this chick because this chick has turned that goofy little snippet of a video into a goddamn career. It's insane. I don't even want to know how much money she has.
Good luck to her.
The hot cool chick. Yeah, the hot cool chick.
She won the
man.
lottery. Hey, Tom.
She has been everywhere.
Yeah.
She's been on Bill Maher. She's been on all the talk shows. It's just insane. It's just t-shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
She got lucky.
Yeah, I tell you what.
And that's
What are you talking about?
Last weekend was really windy.
Hot tour girl.
We were talking about that Neo, if it's going to be, how's it going to handle the big wind? Last weekend was 32-kilometer wind. Well, here we are at the Brampton Sandalwood Soccer.
What's that in real wind?
Yeah, what's that in America?
32-kilometer wind
20 miles an hour.
for the first bit, anyway.
20? Thank you.
So it crashes.
Yeah, that would be a little too fast. Yeah.
32 kilometers. That's nothing.
How many miles
Too
per
fast for a
hour?
little Neo. Maybe
20.
a little fast for a Neo. Okay. I'll go along with that.
No. We had 31 mile an hour winds today here.
And we were in a little bit of a gully, so the wind wasn't really blowing straight at us. Full sticking, you can barely cut the wind.
Holy crap. Wait a minute. You sure you're in Canada?
Broke wind.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Why?
That's a joke. Don would get mad at me, so I'm just going to stay out of it. Never mind.
The wind is flying. You're not doing anything but keeping it up. Steer it under the table.
I was having trouble.
Oh, it reminds me of a
with
game I used to
30
have. I used to have a game that you kind of did this. Yeah.
35 gusts was where I had trouble with yesterday.
1 minute flight. That was the end of that.
Yeah. Sweet. 3 hours to build it. 1 minute to 1 minute to
1 minute to crash it.
Yeah, 1 minute. It's done.
Nothing broke.
That's positive anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all the propellers are all enclosed, so just bounced.
Oh, nice.
3 feet.
And that's the good thing about the quote unquote Neo, because it's, the prop's going to be 100% enclosed. So you're going to be.
Are you trying
you're
to
gonna be
say
perfectly
it wouldn't break?
I'm
'Cause I
guessing.
can't-
Number one, it's not going to go that fast. So this hover, as much hate as that hover gets, I've seen that thing
If
crash
it's
20 times.
unbreakable, I bet I could break it.
No, it's breakable, but I don't think it's going to be breakable under its own power, though, because it's slow. It's a slow drone. It doesn't go that fast. You know what I mean? I guess if you kill the power 50 feet in the air and it drops down on pavement, something might break, right? Everything's breakable.
Yeah,
But I've seen that thing. I've seen that Hover X1 crash about 20 times. They picked it up and launched it again.
What's the top speed?
You know what I mean?
Don, what's the top speed of the Neo?
The Neo is going to be it's going to be right around the wind resistance. I believe it's like
top speed.
7. Top speed.
17.
Top speed. No wind.
No wind. I have no idea off the top of my head. It feels like it's not very high though, like in the 20s or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not very high though.
When you buy the Fly More package, do you get a remote?
Yes. You get the
No,
RCN3.
I thought you got it. Somebody told me you got the dildo.
No, you get the RCN3.
Really? All right.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the Fly More with the motion controller instead, though.
Can you? Well, okay.
That was
I haven't
what they
seen
were
that
saying.
package. I haven't seen that package. The only package I've seen is with the RCN3. 2 batteries and a hub.
And that's what, 300 something?
Yeah,
You've seen
330.
somebody's package.
Giggity.
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 Now, does the RCN3 work with the Avata 2?
I wish. I don't know.
Not yet.
I don't know.
Not yet.
If it does, that's going to be
The
game changing as far as I'm
RCN3
concerned.
doesn't really do anything except the Neo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, most likely, yeah. I think that they're gonna. Well, number one, the Neo's gonna work with the Goggles 3 and the Motion 3. You're correct. It will work with the Motion 3.
Yeah.
Or Dom or whoever. They're exactly right. So why not make a package where you get the Motion 3? But that's a lot to spend. Well, what are you gonna do with just the Motion 3 though, with no screen? That's the part I'm kind of. That's only, no offense, Mark or Dom. I can't
I know. I agree. Yeah.
That's my only question about why they would ship the Neo with the Motion 3. Where do you get your FPV? Where do you get your FPV feed?
You can fly.
Well, you just
the auto with
You might buy it if you already own the goggles.
on a site.
Yeah.
just line of sight.
Line of sight.
Right.
Can you wait it now? No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You can launch the Avata 2
Line of
with
sight.
the Avata 2.
Yeah. Well, Avata 1, I know you could.
No,
I
Avata
haven't-
2.
with-
The Avata 2, the control goes through the goggles.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean,
You
Avata
may be-
2.
you may be right this time. This time, Blonde.
Yep. Yeah,
This time.
whatever. You
Wait a minute. So
you gotta
what are
go
I-
through
what
the
are you talking
goggles.
about the
Neo though?
Well, the
I know we're
motion.
talking about the Neo, but the motion controller, best as I understand it, only works through the goggles.
The motion controller 3 connects
Three.
the goggles via Bluetooth, and the transmitter is in the goggles.
Basically.
Well, no, I understand that. So maybe you would buy that package with the motion controller if you had goggles.
So the motion controller
If they would
3
buy that. If you already
Well,
have the goggles, maybe that's the package you would
I'm
buy.
gonna check that out tomorrow. I'm gonna turn the RC off and fly. See if it will fly with the Motion
the
3. by
motion
itself.
controller 3
Yeah.
will
The goggles
only
off. Right.
fly the Neo if the
Outside.
Neo is capable of being flown with Bluetooth, which if you can fly it with the phone is probably so.
You can fly with a Motion 3, probably.
What?
Maybe you could hold your phone and fly it with the Motion 3.
Possible.
Well, maybe they'll have a phone holder on the motion controller.
It's Bluetooth.
It's not Bluetooth, it's Wi-Fi, by the way. Even
Well-
the Tello flies by Wi-Fi. You link your Tello to your phone through Wi-Fi.
Yep.
You don't
Right.
fly through Bluetooth
Right.
for one. I don't know of any drone that flies, even the cheapest drone on the planet that flies through Bluetooth. I don't know if there's enough bandwidth there.
Yeah,
No,
they always fly.
and I know the Tello. You're right about the Tello because you could Bluetooth the controller, not the Wi-Fi was the drone to the phone.
Yeah.
The drone to the phone and the drone to the phone. But yeah,
Oh, there's Tom. What's up, Tom?
Tello on that. It's in
I'm surprised to see you here.
Oh, all right. Well, boys and girls, it's been over 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, but for real though, I don't know what package they're going to buy. I can't imagine selling the Neo with the goggles and the Motion 3 though. You know, you're talking a $200 drone with like $500 worth of goggles and
they didn't
I
mention the goggles.
mean, unless you already own the goggles.
Motion controller.
Yeah.
How do you have the goggles without the motion controller though?
Yeah,
Well, I
I
think you can buy the goggles for you alone, can't you? But that's recent though.
I mean, are those goggles only work with that drone?
No. But the goggles 3 were only available if you bought the Avata 2 for the longest time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm
Yeah.
not-
Well, say you have an Avata 2 and you want to buy this drone. I mean, you may.
No, yeah.
You know,
And you have a Motion 3. You know why? Because they only sold the Avata 2 with the Motion 3. Yeah, exactly.
The
That's what I'm
Motion
trying
3
to say. Yeah,
Motion 3 is half the cost.
That's a good point.
Motion 2. Did you know that?
That
Motion
makes
1
sense.
is $99. Motion 2 is $199.
Isn't that funny?
It's strange.
Well, there's a reason for that, though. There's no transmitter in the Motion 3.
I guess what it is.
Established that.
Bluetooth
Yeah,
on.
there's no stat. Yeah, there's no transmitter in the Motion 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You know, I don't know what I just, you know, the N3 thing. I wish it would just fly with the stupid RC2, like you got with the Mini 4 Pro, and it might because it's OcuSync 4, so there's no reason for it not to fly with the. If it's gonna fly with the goggles 3 and the Motion 3, why not have it fly with the RC2? But there's probably some stupid reason.
Yeah, I'd like
Probably
to
some goddamn
see it
reason.
fly with the
Makes sense, but it'll
RCN,
happen, though.
Yeah.
RC2
Yeah,
with
me
the
too.
screen.
Yeah.
That would be perfect for me.
Awesome sass. You know, even if the RCN3 flies the Avata 2, I wouldn't be happy about it, but that's something.
Right.
I just hate wearing the goggles, man. I hate wearing the goggles.
Right.
You know,
Use RC3.
Right. I like to have. I like
All
to
right,
have
okay, all right. I understood what you were saying because
awareness.
you'd already have the motion controller 3 because if you have those goggles and then you wouldn't need it. But then again, you wouldn't have to bind. You could just bind that to the one drone and the other one's bound to the other drone, right? I mean, there's an advantage to that to having. Say you like the Motion Controller 3. All right, I like flying with it. Well, I want to fly it with my Avata 2, and I want to fly it with this new drone.
Right.
Well, now you don't have to unbind and bind to the other drone. You'll have two, one for each drone.
Yeah. You still got to have the goggles fired up, though. You can't forget that.
You still have to unbind the goggles.
Yeah.
The
goggles don't handle multiple craft.
Yeah.
So my goggles
Oh, okay. So then there goes that problem. Then it's not a problem.
Well,
It's not, you got the Avata 2, you're gold.
RC3, you mean the FPV RC3? Because there isn't an N3.
No, there's going to be an RCN3 that's going to come in the package with the Neo.
Bring a second.
The firmware combo.
Right.
It's
I
RCN3.
thought they were just using the same controller they use for the Avata 2.
No, it's too bad. I kind of understand it, and I kind of don't. Yes, RCN3. There's no RC3 yet.
Well,
no, wait a minute. There's an FPV RC. Gotta hate this.
There is
an
RC3.
RC3.
RC3 is with the Avata 2.
Yeah. It's FPV RC3 because the RC1 and the RC2 are the ones
work
with
the Motion 3. I would have expected it to work with the RC.
They got some of the better names
as well. But,
that pisses me off. That's what I'm saying. But it's the FPV RC works with the potato. Then the FPV RC2 works with the Avata, and the FPV RC3 works with the Avata too. It's annoying as shit. And then the RC works with the Mini 3, right? And the RC2 works with the Mini 4 and the Air 3. Oh, and the Mavic. No,
and the Mavic 3.
The RC1 works with the Mavic 3, right?
RC1 works with the Mavic 3. Yeah.
Yeah, the RC2 is like you're saying 4.
And the Air 2S.
So it doesn't work with the Mavic 3, right?
Right.
Anyway, it's annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
annoying as fuck.
You would think they could figure out some way to make it make sense, but
that makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's clear as mud.
Yeah.
No, it's just you just have to remember a couple things, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
In DJI's defense, they're not marketing towards us. And they're definitely not marketing towards guys like Johnny, for example, or guys like even Mike, or no one else on this panel. But, guys that got want to have 10 and 15 drones or whatever. And no offense, everybody's got their hobbies and their collections and whatnot, but they're not really marketing that way. So it wouldn't matter to the average guy because the average guy has one drone, maybe two. You know what I mean?
Right.
So none of this matters to them. Who cares what other drones my controller works?
I don't know about that because once you get a DJI, you're pretty much hooked as far as I'm concerned.
Right, but you don't necessarily keep 14 of them though. Some of these guys have 14, 15 drones at their houses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mike, how many do you have?
7 different.
No, Mike.
7 different controls.
Mike has several.
I've got several.
Yeah.
I've got 3.
Mini 3, SE. I mean, Mini 4. SE.
No, I've got 4. I've got 4 drones.
And the Mavic 3. And
I got 8.
That's all you got? You got rid of some then?
I got rid of my POS.
Oh.
I got rid of that one. And I got my Avata 1. I got it, but it's for sale. It's in the package, never been opened. I crashed it. A new one.
We actually got 5 drones counting the one that's on the wall.
I've got 3. I used to have 4, but I gave away my Tello. Does a Tello count?
Oh, I got a Tello.
Yeah, sure.
I've got a Tello.
I gave it away though, so
I have.
now I'm down to 3.
The Spark, the Air Original, and the Avata 1 and the Avata 2.
And I get what everybody says about like Little Shark saying that they should all just work, and yeah, I get that, but you know, technology marches on, man. You know, we would still be using OcuSync 1 then.
Right.
I could have done that. We could still be using OC1. We could still be using Lightbridge. DJI could have just stuck with Lightbridge. We all could just be using Lightbridge still, and getting a half a kilometer away or a kilometer away, and that's it.
Yeah, what would be nice is everything was backwards compatible. It's okay to you want technology to move forward, but for guys like me that didn't buy that many drones, you know, you'd want it to be. It would be nice if it was backwards compatible.
Well, right now I've got the Mavic. I've got the OC Pro. It's only good. The only drone I have good now is the Mavic 3. It won't fly with anything else I have. So I've sold.
The Tello.
I've sold my Air 2. Air 2S is gone. It's sold. You know.
Yeah.
The Mini 3 sold. So the only thing left is it will work is Mavic 3.
Yeah.
I want to sell the Mavic 3. I'm saying it's 3 years old. I think it's time to sell it. You
know? And this isn't the only industry that this is like this. I mean, cell phones.
It's just part of
cell phones. If you know, they're dropping support for you know. First of all, they dropped analog a long time ago. So anybody had analog phones, they couldn't use them anymore. Then you had. I mean, you've got what is it?
3G, 4G,
2G, and you know, like 2G, 3G phones. I don't think they're starting not even to support 3G anymore. You know, you know, and they won't even be able to use those phones. They're just trash. So I mean,
Grant just had to upgrade his phone because he was still using.
I can't fly film hardly anymore. You know, with my cameras.
Yeah,
35
I got a couple of film cameras.
What's that?
I used to roll my own. I can't even do that. You know.
Yeah, man. I'm with you on that one. I got 2 or 3 film cameras but it happens. Remember the disc camera from Kodak? I still have that. Remember the disc camera from Kodak?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
You had a little disc?
Yeah.
I got that when I was in the Army. I still have it. You can't buy film for it.
I used to roll my own black and white film. I can't even buy that now, you know?
Yeah.
You can't get black and white film?
You can.
You can, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
I used to buy it in like 100-foot rolls. I mean, I'd roll my own cassettes.
I mean, there's still people that use film with photography.
Was that like a medium format?
But you pay for it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, and those are the guys that also have their own dark rooms and everything
Which I
else.
used to have, but I get rid of all the darkroom equipment. I had
Right.
that.
I've got my own dark room.
Do you? I bet you do.
Yeah, that's where you keep all the dead hookers, right, Jim?
And I bet your film enters into that too, doesn't it?
You know, I've got 35 millimeter film that I still haven't had developed since high school.
I do too.
I believe it.
Yikes.
Not any good.
I've got one
That's what,
35
2 or 3
millimeter
years ago?
long.
What's that?
Was it like 3 years ago?
Yeah, thank you.
It might look a bit foggy now if you get it given.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Mike. But you know what? I'm going to say to you what I said to myself and what I'll say to anyone else. I bought the RC Pro to fly the Mavic 3.
That's why I bought it.
I didn't buy it for other drones.
Agreed. I agree.
You know,
I'm ready to sell it. You know.
Yeah, I'm probably sell mine pretty soon too. I had a Rama offer me $1,200. I'm thinking about taking it.
Yeah,
letting them have it.
Yep.
Matt will give you $50.
Are you going to have a contract with him? You know, the right to buy it back at the
for $600. Yeah. If I change my mind in 3 months, I can buy it back from him for $600 for $800. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. I got to get a concrete date on the Air 3S because if the Air 3S has variable aperture on both lenses, I'll probably buy it.
Right.
Yeah. Because that'll be pretty good because the new 1-inch sensor from Sony has 14 stops of dynamic range. It has 13, 14, maybe 15 stops of dynamic range. At least 14 I know for a fact. So it's like, that's good enough for me, man.
Yeah.
That's good for me. Variable. Yeah, when I went from the Mavic 2 Pro to the Air 2S, I missed variable aperture. I didn't think I would, and I did. I missed variable aperture. I missed variable aperture. So if they have variable aperture on the Air 3S, then now we're talking.
Right.
Even if it's just on the main lens. They're talking both lenses as the latest rumor. I don't know about that. But if it's only the main lens, I would still be happy with that.
At that point, why do you need the Mavic 3?
Right, it'd be close enough. I mean, I get it. 4/3 is still a better sensor, but we're talking like you said, a 3-year-old 4/3 versus a brand new 1-inch.
Exactly.
1-inch is coming into its own. Some of the new sensors, even the 3/4 inch is looking pretty good these days. I have to admit. The Air 3, that stacked sensor, the images coming off of that look pretty good.
Yep.
So, I love my Air 3.
I probably won't get the Air 3S. I have no intent in getting it right now.
You're gonna get the Mavic 4, you think?
Mavic 4, if I can afford it. We'll see. I'm retired now.
It's gonna hit you for like $4 or $5 grand, just like the people forgot. So we have such short memories. They're like, "Oh, that Mavic 4 is gonna be so expensive. It's probably gonna be $4,000 for the controller." I'm like, son, the Mavic 3 was $4,000 for the controller.
I could turn around and
fly more plus the RC Pro was $3,800.
Well, let me ask you now. The Air
3 and my Phantom 4 V24.
Yeah.
Air 3S, Air 3S.
$1,000, they get the Mavic 4.
if it's that advanced, I mean, if it's got those variable apertures and whatever else they throw in there, is it going to be in the same price range as the previous Airs? Air 2S, Air 2, Air 2, $1,100, $1,200. Is it going to be in that price range? Or now are we going to be bumped up to $2,000?
It'll be a couple $100 more.
It'll be a couple $100. Yeah, I'm with Mike. They've really worked really hard.
Well, that's the same price range to me. A couple $100. It's still in the same price range.
Right.
I mean, if you went from that to $2,000, to me that's a different tier.
Right. No, I agree with that. It's not a mid tier anymore.
Right.
They got to stay within that. Even the original Air was $1,000.
Right.
It was like $900 just for the drone alone. So it was a good solid $1,100-$1,200 for the original Air with the Flymore combo. So
right.
Yeah. So then the Air 2.
I think I spent just over 17 for the Air 3 Flymore.
Wow.
If I remember correctly.
It's in that zone. I agree with you. It's in that zone anyway. It wasn't cheap. So, it might push $2,000 by the time you get done fucking around. You're buying ND filters and
you buy filters,
more combos.
Right.
I'm going to want the screen. It's going to be the RC3 controller probably.
Right.
Most likely.
That's where the RC, you got the RC N3 for the Neo. It's gonna be the RC3 with the Air 3.
Right.
RCPP won't work with the RC3, commands.
Yeah.
Be different.
Well, it's you think 4+ or whatever freaking bullshit.
right, Tom. And I got the 2 years of
did it again
on it. So yeah.
He and I apparently we're on the same page because we both try to click on the same thing at the same time.
That was so
3 or 4
funny.
times that's happened tonight.
Yeah. So, if it's got variable aperture, I might go ahead because I'm with Mike. I mean, either I'm going to buy it or I'm sending mine in because I still got care refresh on mine. So something's going to happen to mine. I'm going to care refresh that bitch.
That's okay. We're not watching this channel.
They're going to send me a new one, dude. Because
exactly.
DJ,
I'm starting to get nervous about mine, too.
A new one and sell it then, eh?
Well, if I sell it, I'm going to sell it to Adorama. I won't sell it to a person just because it's got a lot of miles on it, man. A lot of hours.
Carry fresh. You crash it, you get a new one, sell the new one.
It's safer. You don't have to worry about a kickback,
It'll never come back. Yeah, they're I don't have to worry about it.
Worth $100 difference. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get a check the next day.
You may not pay the same individual, but you're better off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just no headaches.
Exactly.
You call him, you say, "Hey, John," I think his name is John that I deal with there. I go, "Hey, I want to sell my Mavic 3." And he goes, "Okay, what do you give me for it? $1,200? Deal." They'll send me a mailing label. I'll box it up, ship it out, and 2 days later, I'll have a freaking check.
Done deal. Exactly.
Done deal.
That's what I intend on doing.
Yep.
I don't like selling through eBay. You can be too many problems. I'll do marketplace local, but that's it.
Yeah. And even that's sketchy. You go to meet somebody to sell them your drone, and next thing you know, you got somebody trying to jump you or whatever.
Yeah, I made it a police department. We have called exchange zones. A couple of different police departments around here, and they're under camera surveillance 24 hours a day.
So in other words, you get to be on the news at 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at least they can identify who killed.
Well, if I'm on the news,
at least identify them.
They're wearing masks.
Whoever was
Go
trying
during
to
midnight hours. I can do daylight hours as well. So there's a manned person actually watching this during the day.
Right. Yeah, I'm kidding. I
know.
I'd rather just do Adorama. I'm not
do
trying to promote
Adorama.
them. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna try.
I've always had good luck with them. I've always
I
had good luck with
heard
them.
about Adorama a month ago that they actually buy back drones. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's worthwhile. They just won't give you what you can get somewhere else.
Oh,
Because they got to sell it, right?
But it's
they got to sell it.
Right.
I understand they got to make money, just like DJI when they charge upgrades.
Like a pawn shop, right, Lon?
Money making deal. It's a business.
Like a pawn shop, yeah. But no, but if it has variable aperture, I'll probably look at the Air 3S. It wouldn't break my heart to have a slightly smaller drone. The Mavic 3 every once in a while gets a little tired lugging it around. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but the Airs seem to be getting a little bigger every time, aren't they?
I know. You see that camera module on the Air 3S? That's why that's probably how they managed to get variable aperture in both lenses. Because I have camera modules like a freaking size of a baseball.
Probably the size of the Mavic 3 for long.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's bigger than the one on the Mavic 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Mavic 3 Pro even. It's bigger than the Mavic 3 Pro gimbal. It's pretty big. I'm like, holy shit. And it looks like it sticks out. So you'll probably be able to look straight up if I was guessing. Or almost all the way straight up. Because you see the pictures, it's like the drone is here and the gimbal's like Predator style. It's like out here, so it'll probably look straight up. It's like
Predator style.
So,
well, guys, we've been on for 2.5 hours. I think that's enough. What do you think? You guys ready to say goodnight?
Oh yeah, man, I got up at 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Anybody got anything to promote, say, do, anything?
Just my show tomorrow at 7.
Cataract. Everybody be at Lloyd's show tomorrow at 7.
Have a wonderful week.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Whoops.
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.